You are looking live into the man caves of one Trenton, Worsham.
Hey, hey, hey.
Michael Neff, or is that Worsham rather than
Yes,
Worsham?
yes.
Okay, I'll get that right. I'll get that right eventually.
Is it Mike Neff or Mike Neef?
It's Neff, two F's, one
I
E,
know, I know.
and it's also Mike, not Jeff. I get Jeff Neff a lot. I don't know why, but I do.
Your name says Mike. I would never call you Jeff.
It
I might now
happens
though.
all. It happens all the time. I don't really know why, but it does. Marcus Villarreal, welcome to the game. Yes, you were the first one. Shockingly, Marcus is picking Christopher Bell. Never seen that coming. And superfan Molly Castellino. Sunday, be there. US 30 Dragway. Fire breathing, flame throwing, rocket cars. If you're not there, you're either dead or in jail. And if you're in jail, break out because you don't want to miss this race. Greatest commercial ever. Miss Castellino is picking Dennis. Hello, Brock. Hope everything was well in New Zealand. We are glad, as always, to have everyone joining us here. 13 people on the stream this morning, or this afternoon, I should say. That is fantastic. Thank each and every one of you for coming out and joining us here at the Frontstretch watch party. And y'all know, hang on, I got to get there. Y'all know who it's brought to you by. And if you're looking for tequila that's additive free, small batch, 100% blue agave, born in the highlands of Jalisco with no fake flavors and no BS, need Billy's Tequila. Life's a race, so celebrate the race of life. Get your orders at billytequila.com. Use code RACER and save 55%. I keep wanting to do 50%. They don't want to do that for me. It's 5% on your order today and every day. And one of the cool things, if you're in a state like I am where you can't buy alcohol on a Sunday, you can still buy Billy's Tequila on a Sunday. We are getting ready to go for 400 miles, 267 laps at Texas. 80 laps, 85 laps, 102 laps are your stages. Fuel window is 64 to 68 laps. So we'll have at least one stop in the first two stages. Probably we'll have two stops in the second stage. Don't have to, but you can imagine that they're going to figure that out and probably have a caution or two. Because if you watched any of the racing leading up to today, this weekend down at Texas, it has been treacherous to say the least.
Treacherous Texas,
turns 1 and 2. Yeah, treacherous Texas. All right, so I better cut my volume down a little bit before we go live so we don't get in trouble for that. All right, what are you seeing right now on your screen, Mr. Worsham?
William Byron talking.
All right. When they come back from that, you will see the pace car heading, I believe, into turn 1, and then they cut to Dennis. So when you see Dennis's car, let me know.
Okay. I'm on board with Busher. I see the pace car. There's Denny.
Boom. All right, we're as close to tight as we can get. Oh my God, I forgot to do my good morning, Billy Sellers. Glad to have you on board, buddy boy. I did not set my fantasy lineup, and I bet it's past cutoff time. It's a terrible development. I'm glad you managed to find the link without me sending it to you, brother, by the way.
Bubba Wallace is starting from the back, wrecked in practice. He said,
yeah, it's going to be exciting.
He said in the media scrum yesterday, today will show how mentally tough his team is, and he is, because they did not get good pit selection. So pit crews have to be on it. He has to be on it. And he's been decent at Texas before, but he's got a tall order cut out for him if he wants to get a good finish today. Takes car off. And it is green. So far in a blue car today?
Looks that way.
Is that a Spectrum car?
Can't tell from the blimp.
Yeah, it looks like it's his Spectrum car. And the Hurricane will lead. And the Hurricane, Carson Hocevar, leaves the first lap.
He does. Chase Briscoe already getting a little racy.
Briscoe's gripped up from that waning gibbous or waxing gibbons or whatever it's called.
Crap. Well, looks like I've got William Byron, Brad Keselowski, Hocevar, and Stenhouse for my 4 cars this week, since I didn't get my lineup set. Bruce Huff chiming in. He thinks it's going to be a Dennis kind of day. Thank you for the words of encouragement, superfan Molly Castellino.
Kelby Klein thinks it's going to be Bubba Wallace.
The Bubba.
Bubba Wallace will win, they say.
Are we playing tag with the Kelby Klein?
we are playing tag.
Kelby, kind of as shocking as Marcus picking Christopher Bell to win is Kelby coming in and picking Bubba to win.
Okay, he's going crazy with the Bubba. He's like, Bubba will win. Bubba will win the championship this year. Bubba's got a lot to do if he wants to win the championship.
Billy's on board with the Team Hendricks, which, what are you looking at here? You got Bowman in 10th place as your number one.
Bowman's, he's the lead Hendrick driver.
Larson 12th, Elliott's in 13th. Byron is in 16th. So you got some work ahead of you, my friend. Ricky Stenhouse in the top 20. Corey Heim in 21.
The top Chevrolets are Hocevar, Suarez, and Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch is running in, 5th place right now? So,
yeah.
We got Spire and RCR Chevy leading the Chevys today so far.
Brock Hay is on board with the Hocevar double. Honestly, I'm going to be on the Briscoe bandwagon today. I feel like
I didn't look enough to see who would.
This is going to be a day for him.
I didn't do enough looking into to pick a favorite today. I think a Toyota's going to win because it's a 1.5 miles, but
right, I'm with you on that right now.
Whether it's Briscoe, Bell, Hamlin, it could be one of those 3.
Kelby Klein is proud that Bubba Wallace is a known composter.
Is a what? Oh, great for the environment.
a known composter. He's great for the environment.
So you're saying Bubba Wallace is biodegradable?
We all are biodegradable, my friend. The bones take a little longer than the rest, but we're all biodegradable. Elliott and Larson dueling it out for 12th and 13th. Corey Heim trying to take some lessons from Mr. Blaney. But Joseph is getting ready to go around his outside. Heim says,
okay, Heim.
Not so fast, my friend.
Heim putting the power move on Joey Logano.
Can I just say I am incredibly excited for the next 20 years of NASCAR. Between Hocevar, Heim, Zilish, and Brent Cruz,
Gibbs,
we are going to have some battling going on.
And don't forget, within those 20 years, you have Brexton Busch and Owen Larson and Keelan Harvick, who'll probably be up there too.
Yep, they'll all be coming up. The talent pool is strong.
Wyatt Miller too, grandson of Dale Earnhardt Sr. Wyatt Miller, he's doing a lot of racing right now. He is 20 years, he could be up in there too. You never know.
You know what's fun about, I think, all of those? I know Brexton. I know Wyatt. I know Owen.
Keelan.
Keelan is the only one of those four that I don't think ever ran at Millbridge Speedway. The other three of them are all Millbridge graduates.
Yeah, Keelan races a lot out west.
Yeah. Brent Cruz is also a Millbridge graduate.
Hang on one second. I'll be right back.
I'm going to miss you. Look at that. We got a mariachi band in the stands. We got people dancing. And we still have number 3 fans hanging out, and we always will. Happy belated birthday to one Dale Earnhardt Sr. His birthday was April 29th. He would have been, what would he have been this year? 75, I believe, because he was born in 51. So top 10 as we're running right now, hosts of our Briscoe, Hamlin, Suarez, Busch, Busher, Bell, Gibbs, Reddick, and Bowman. Don't look now, but we're back to the 5B top 10. That was a thing all last year. There was almost always 5 drivers with a name that began with B in the top 10. And we got it going on again today. I'm glad to see that we've already gone 14 laps and don't have a caution. After watching the fits and starts of that Xfinity series yesterday, that was a bit of a labor. I'm glad we were able to get this rolling a little faster anyway. Hate to break the news to you, Brock, but your boy Van Gisbergen's running at 28th. Jaden Combs is on board with us today, picking BK, Brad Keselowski, for the win. Briscoe has gotten by Dennis. He's in the number 2 slot, setting his sights on Ho Seaver. Kyle Busch in the 4th spot. Could this really be a day where it was a change of crew chief that makes the difference for him? Or is it just going to be a lucky break? Although we got to see if he puts a whole day together, because all of us that have been following along in the Kyle Busch saga know that he's had many instances where he's run well early and then proceeded to shoot himself in the foot, whether it's been himself, his pit crew, or a combination of both. So let's see how we go through the first 2 stages. I'll give him credit for those of you that didn't watch the truck race. He got in the wall very early in the first stage of the truck race, had damage to the right front, so had to come into the pits, get it worked on. He ended up being not in the lucky dog spot at the end of the first stage. Luckily for him, there was an early caution in the second stage, so he did get back on the lead lap. And when it was all said and done, he ended up in second. But you talk about an amazing race. That truck race was phenomenal. They were 3 and even 4 wide for the lead coming down to the end. They had a late race restart. Kyle Busch restarted 6th and ended up making a move that passed 3 cars in one corner and wound up in the 5th spot. Michael Massey chiming in after he stood us up today with some garbage excuse about having to go to somebody's house. Adam Cheek and Nolan are. I do not know the answer, my friend.
I guess Massey
Ryan Nolan told us Nolan told us last week that he was going to be here, made the comment on the podcast that he was going to be here, and then I hear from Mr. Lyle that he's not showing up. And I also don't know about Adam Cheek. Adam Cheek supposedly was in. I never heard a word from him all week. So I think that was much bravado about nothing. I don't believe I have. Oh, I do have his information.
Why aren't you up here, Massey? Come join us.
He was supposed to, but he supposedly has to go to a relative's house. So I don't know what he's doing. He's at least hanging out with us a little bit this morning.
Wow, Suarez dropped a big time tonight. So, I left like 3 minutes and Suarez is already in ninth place after running with top 2.
Yeah, started P2, slid back quickly. Corey Heim is just kind of slowly slipping. Not dropping fast, but slipping. The one I'm impressed with, our boy Connor Zilich. Zilich started pretty far back. Let's look on the old scroll going across the bottom here. I'm with you, Billy Sellers. Billy Sellers loved the truck race. I did too. I thought it was outstanding, exciting. There was some strategies going on. But look at us with 13 people watching. I am so honored and excited that we got that many people on here trying to get this thing built up. We've actually got a new restaurant opening in Myrtle Beach, not very far from my house. The gentleman that owns, those of you that have any familiarity with Myrtle Beach, there's 3 different restaurants in town called Grumpy Monk. There is also a restaurant called Sneaky Beagle. The gentleman that owns those restaurants is also opening a brew house not far from the house. They have a huge TV screen outside in the quote-unquote backyard, back deck, whatever you want to call it. And I'm going to really be working on him hard to have our watch parties from there. I think it would be phenomenal for us to be at the place, watching on a big screen, checking out the whole
Dude, I can say, because Mamba Smith does the whole NASCAR Sundays in Charlotte, where they have it all in the bar and people come out, play games and stuff. That looks so fun, and we need more of that because everyone does F1 parties these days. Everyone goes to a bar to watch F1. We need to get NASCAR some watch parties going on around the country.
For sure, there are definitely some around. We did one for several years at Grand Strand Brewing here in Myrtle Beach for the Daytona 500. We would get together. We had trivia questions, raffle prizes, the whole shebang. It was always a real good time. So yeah, I'm going to be working on somebody to try and do our watch party at a facility where we can watch the race on a big screen. Who knows if we get the technology right? Maybe they could put us in the lower right corner while the watch is going on. That would be pretty
ugly
fun.
Faces on a big screen at a bar.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to do that or not. I've seen my picture on my own 35-inch diagonal, and that was scary enough. Billy wants everybody to come on in. Come join the party. So we are 12 laps away from halfway in the first stage. Dennis Hamlin leading Chase Briscoe. Hocevar has slid back to third. Kyle Busch is fourth. Buescher's fifth
right now, though.
Bell
freaking Connor Zilich
is sixth. Seventh. Reddick is eighth. Connor Zilich I thought he was up to 13th, if I'm not mistaken. Well, actually, technically that would mean he's down to 13th because he qualified 12th.
Yeah, he's working Daniel Suarez though, which is you usually don't see Connor Zilich passing on ovals.
That's true. That's true. And it's he's in 16th right now. You have to remember he's a rookie.
And for what Trackhouse has been this year, 16th.
And you also have to remember Trackhouse's entire organization has been running like a bag of hammers. So it's not he is going through a growing process, and we saw him again in the O'Reilly race, right up there mixing it up, getting after it. It was
and
it was
he's
pretty
also
exciting.
and right now he's running better than Ross Chastain, who's in 20th, and Shane Van Gisbergen, who's in 30th. So Connor Zilic
Right.
in the top 20 carrying the Trackhouse Racing. It's like SVG and Connor Zilic have carried the Trackhouse Racing banner at some point in the season, and Ross has not. So they've taken that Kubota sponsorship literally.
Billy Sellers, for those of you that don't know, Billy does his own podcast, and he is going to be working on getting us some watchers over here.
Hell yeah, brother.
Brock, not mincing words about the abilities of the folks from Trackhouse.
Other than Coda, they haven't shown up at all.
Billy Sellers from Mayberry.
Okay.
Rocky Mount, North Carolina.
I'm down here in Greenville, South Carolina, so big county hearing next tomorrow too for
I say they're still trying to get this thing squared away so they don't steal our history.
Yeah, tomorrow's the big hearing because there's supposed to be a vote on the historical designation. So
I wish we could have gotten that kind of support for Myrtle Beach Speedway. But the Myrtle Beach thing happened so fast, I don't think anybody truly realized what was going on.
Yeah.
It was like there and gone before we even knew what had happened. The only problem with a historic designation I have found is that unless it's there's a small group that it is the Register of Historic Places, but there's levels to that. And unless you're in the very top level, they can still tear it down. And that's the sad part of it.
Yeah, I plan to go. It's at 6 p.m. tomorrow, and I plan to go after work. So
we looked at trying to do that at the last minute at Myrtle Beach, and they were like, "Yeah, it won't matter."
Yeah.
So as we were talking, pit stops have begun here in the first stage. Briscoe's been in, Elliott's in. Just saw Zilic coming down. Herbst is in. Bowman's in. So we're getting green flag stops, which is always fun. We love green flag stops. Kyle Busch, followed by Busher, heading down pit lane. And it looks like Dennis is going to run long. So Tosavar. Gibbs, Reddick, Blaney are still on track. That Jones boy and Barry are still out there. Here comes Heim. I think it's Gibbs that he's behind, although Gibbs is still showing is on track. Here comes your leader, Dennis Hamlin, coming down.
James Dennis Allen Hamlin on pit road.
So top 10 right now, except for Hamlin and Blaney, who are working their way down the list, have not pitted. So Briscoe is currently 19th, one lap down. I believe he's the first car that has pitted. Herbst is already 2 laps down.
We can never go wrong with green flag pit stops either. So,
nope, love it. Adds to the excitement for sure.
There's Briscoe going around Hamlin.
Hocevar still leading. Briscoe's ahead of Hamlin as they come merging back in. Give us a swing. There we go. All right, Briscoe is up to 12th. About to be 11th because Reddick's in the pit. Again, top 10 have all not pitted yet. So once pit cycles roll out all the way through, your leader's going to be Briscoe.
The first 8 cars in Cody Ware have not stopped. I love that.
I was just going to say, who's got the interstate scheme? And then they show it. It is Gibbs.
Tyler Gibbs. Or as you call him, Tyrone Gibbs.
Tyrone, yes. Kezwalski, of course, has not pitted yet. Kyle Busch is going to cycle into fourth once these final 6 cars go into the pits.
If Kyle Busch has a great day and even wins this race, I don't think this has been a track that people would have thought he would have won at for his
Although, to be fair,
a few seasons.
What did they say during the truck race? I think they said he's got 21 victories across the 3 national series at Texas.
That's right.
I mean, it's a big number.
I forgot about that. You're correct.
So it
wouldn't be a surprise then. Yeah.
All right, Hocevar now into pits.
Brad Keselowski's the leader.
Keselowski, I'm still showing Barry in first.
I have the NASCAR app pulled up, so like adjust in real time.
I also, because I thought I saw Barry going pit lane, but I guess not, because here he comes now.
Yeah, it's Keselowski, Briscoe, Denny, Bell, Busher, Hocevar,
Cold Custard,
Custer, Elliott, and Bowman are the top 10 that I have so far.
Cold Custard must have pitted.
Yeah, now Brad's in
there he
pit,
goes.
so Briscoe's the lead.
Briscoe's leading, but he is not leading by much. Dennis is about 4 car lengths back.
And they got his twin brother in the other Bass Pro Shop car trying not to go a lap down.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to last. Because Keselowski in the bodyguard.
Yeah, it's hurting. Yeah, it's hurting because all right, Briscoe's got going low.
Don't know now. Christopher Bell right up there mixing it up too.
Bass Pro versus Bass Pro. Are they really cutting to break with that battle?
Of course. That's what we do.
I mean, you have a lap traffic battle right there that could bring Denny in, and then they just like, oh.
You got Denny in, and you got Christopher Bell sneaking up in the background. And now we get.
I mean, I'm on a feed that has no commercials, but it still does the outro videos for it. But it's just race cars during the breaks. I still see the race cars, and oh my God, Austin Dillon had a run on Briscoe.
Yes, he did. And Dennis is right there going, I don't care what happens as long as you two get yourselves separated so I can go through here. Dennis is seriously looking to go middle 3 wide right there.
He's got to do something because Bell's right there.
Because Bell's coming, yeah, absolutely.
We're about to have a JGR on JGR crime here in a second.
Yeah, your top 3, Joe Gibbs Racing with your 4th driver, a former Joe Gibbs racer.
Dillon had to have pitted right before they caught him because those tires are probably a little bit better than Briscoe.
His tires are 3 laps better than Briscoe's.
Yeah, so that's why he's able to,
according to the graphic.
Yeah, so that's why he's able to hold them off. But who's our Bell guy? Who's our Bell guy in the chat? I forgot who our Bell guy was.
Wait a minute. His cheek says he's trying to join.
Where is our Christopher Bell fan? I forgot who that was. Sorry. Let's see. I'm scrolling back up. Marcus. If Marcus is still here, Marcus, if you're still here, your boy's in the lead. Christopher Bell.
Mr. Cheek said he's willing to join, so I'm trying to get his email.
Right on. You'll have some company when I got a dip.
Exactly.
Kyle Busch continues to cover the Chevrolet banner for the bow ties in 4th place, and Mr. Busher is carrying the blue oval banner in 5th.
That's interesting.
Chase Elliott has taken over Alex Bowman to the top 10, and 8th, Bowman in 9th. So Elliott is the highest running Hendrick Chevrolet.
Looks to me, and I know it's bad to jinx it, but looks like we may get a green flag first stage.
I hope so.
But if we're lucky, they'll throw a red flag, and then we'll waste 10 laps of caution after we go back to caution. Nothing infuriates me more than that. Nothing.
Here's our boy Kelby still here. Bubba Wallace is up 15 spots in 22nd, so he's on the move.
Moving to the front on his way to his championship run. I swear I had
Hey, 53 of 80 laps. I mean, could he get 10 more spots or so before he gets H points?
That would be a lot.
After Riley Herbst, he was running in the top 20, and then now he's in 36, a lot down.
I think he made a early pit stop. I think he might have had a problem.
I saw him running pretty well, and I was like, well, it seems like when Heim's been in the race lately, Riley Herbst has been running well too, but that went away. Butch still in the 16th. Corey Heim is in 20th. Hocevar currently has the fastest lap. Legacy Motor Club's not having a bad day. Eric Jones is running in 17th.
If you get a quick second, check out private message. I seriously started to copy it, and then I read it, and I'm like, oh, my God.
Oh, Jesus.
I had to kill him.
Mr. Busher in 5th.
Austin Dillon, fighting hard, trying to stay on that lead lap, is hanging on to 33rd after starting at the back of the pack. Corey Heim is 20th.
Yeah, Heim's 20th. Zelich is 16th. Bubba gets another spot in 21st behind Corey Heim. Well, no, Corey Heim passes Suarez, so it's Heim in 19th, Suarez in 20th, Wallace in 21st.
Suarez not doing well. Ryan Blaney up 18 spots. Bubba Wallace up 16. The only two guys that have gained more than 10 spots from the start of the race. Trey Lyle upset because Zane Smith is in 25th. Ed Lane in a good mood because Tyrone Gibbs is in 6th. Dennis is stalking Christopher Bell here.
Yeah.
He's half a second back. Anything's going to happen.
I think the winner is going to be between Bell
and
Redneck.
I was looking at the guy on the screen in the overalls and no shirt.
Oh.
I would like to smoke some of the stuff that these Dr. Pepper people have when they're doing commercials. Because
I am glad I cannot see those commercials.
It is quality stuff.
I am watching a full screen of Hamlin try to pass Briscoe with no announcing, just pure race car engine ASMR.
Kyle Busch. Maybe there was something to the crew chief thing. Who knows?
Or it could be like you said, his 20-something wins at Texas too.
Absolutely.
But how funny it would be like the week after crew chief change, he gets a win.
At the same time, that would be a ton of pressure on that crew chief. Because you come out of the box with a win, the world of Kyle Busch fans is going to expect you to do that every week.
This will be Alan Gustafson 2.0.
Yep, 100%.
Mr. Buescher is passing Busch now. So Mr. Buescher racing the Seahawks car. It looks like the Seahawks colors, so I call it the Seahawks car. NASCAR is not a redneck sport anymore, Mr. Billy.
It is 100% redneck sport.
7-time champion Jimmy Johnson's from California. Kyle Busch, 2-time champions from California. Kurt Busch, champion California. Kevin Harvick, champion California. 4-time NASCAR Cup Series champion Jeff Gordon from California. Joey Logano, 3-time Cup champion from Connecticut. I mean, where's the redneck in that?
You can be a redneck from anywhere, my friend. I'm from Indiana, and I am full-on redneck. And I don't know if
have you seen the life Jimmy Johnson lives? There is nothing about that.
You weren't around for our discussion I think it was last week, about many moons ago when Mr. Johnson broke his arm in a golf cart incident.
I do remember that.
He was surfing on top of a golf cart and fell off and snapped his arm. That is 100% redneck.
Or is that drunk frat boy behavior?
He also there was a story with him and Junior. Junior told it about Johnson, like almost breaking his neck in a swimming pool that was completely redneck.
But you can also be from North Carolina and not be a redneck. There's nothing redneck about Connor Zilic at all. There's nothing redneck about Ty Gibbs either.
Nothing redneck about Jorge Ferrer either, according to him. Tyrone going past Mr. Busch. Busch now back to 6th. 1.3 seconds ahead of Hocevar. Can he hold on to get those stage points in 6th place? Christopher Bell loses the lead to Mr. Hamlin, but coming right back with pressure. Keselowski trying hard. Whoa, wrecking. Oh, no, Bell goes around. Oh no.
Oh, my goodness.
Horrible development.
Well,
Gilliland spins out.
The top
Hamlin checks up. Bell goes past, tries to slip under him, and just gets clipped enough to send him into the wall.
Jeez, that stings. That stings your bell.
Terribly.
My goodness. Oof.
$12 to go in the first stage, and things just got interesting.
So, Mr. Neff, who pits before the stage end and who pits at the stage end? Who flips it? That's the question. Is like who flips the stages here?
Right. That is the very interesting thing.
12 to go. They're gonna, it's gonna be like maybe 5 or 4 laps to go when they come back to green anyway. So
right. But that was a discussion the other night. I think it actually was during the truck race about the fact that we are now in an era where finishing first versus finishing fourth isn't as big of a deal as it was when you had the
it is for stage points.
And so, but that's what I'm saying. Now, the stage points tend to carry a little more weight than a victory does. So you get fewer people trying to flip the stage in order to get the stage points, because if they do that, but they end up, third or fourth instead of winning the race, that good points day outweighs, that's a bunch of debris trying to fall out the front of Christopher Bell's car.
Jorge, this is not Talladega again. That's a 2-car accident.
Yeah, that's
not
2. That's not 26.
Unless you're talking about flipping stages, I mean, then that might be a good point, but or the leader wrecking. I mean, that happened. That did happen at Talladega, but
yeah,
the size of the cars.
Like everybody's coming in to answer our question.
Let's
keep an eye on Bush's pit crew and see if everything goes smoothly.
Smooth on the right side.
Yeah, not bad.
Oh. He's out.
Race off pit
Carson
lane.
Hocevar kills them on pit road. Holy.
Yep. Hocevar, Priest, Hamlin, Briscoe, Bush, Gibbs, Elliott, Busher, Bowman, Larson. Your 10 cars coming off a pit lane. Golly. Bell was 6 inches away from missing that. Instead, his whole right side of his car is kilt.
I'm seeing the 77 took 2 tires. That's what I'm seeing. 77 took 2 tires.
We'll see what that means. We saw Austin Dillon use 3 lap better tires to outrun the leader for a good stretch there in the middle of that stage after the green flag stops. Let's see.
So per the NASCAR app, it says that 5 cars stayed out: Eric Jones, Ricky Stenhouse, Ross Chastain, AJ Allmendinger, and John Hunter Nemechek. So Carson Hocevar and Ryan Preece in 7th. Okay. Will line up in 6th and 7th of the cars that pitted. I mean, if you're AJ, you do need those stage points because he's kind of like at the back end of the top 16.
For sure. Well, while we wait for the green flag, why do you want to wait for the party to find you? Bring it home. Order Billy's Tequila right now at billystequila.com. Get it delivered straight to your door. This isn't your average tequila. This is additive-free, small batch, 100% blue agave, crafted for those who live bold. Remember to use code RACER. Save 5% on your order. Yay, Billy's. Mike Shiver chiming in, thinking of Ryan and Jonathan have a pretty good long run car. Track position could mean a good day.
Jonathan, is he talking about John Hunter Nemechek?
I'm not sure. I'm thinking he's talking about Priest's crew chief.
Huh.
Double check that.
Random zoom in on a girl in a crop top walking with a drink. I mean,
never a bad choice to zoom in on a crop top.
I mean, that's typical Fox cameraman, though. I'll never forget that one. What race was it where the cameraman had the name on top of the monitor, and he was like caught zooming in on like cute girls in the stands and stuff.
Yeah.
Like in the background.
Adam Cheek confirms that he will be joining us.
Nice. So it sounds like next week is ARCA afternoon in America at Watkins Glen, not ARCA night in America.
I will not be on the watch party next weekend, which makes me sad.
Who's hosting next week?
I hope Mr. Lyle is. Because I will be working at the PGA Myrtle Beach Classic, picking up garbage.
Oh, nice. At least it's not Dega style garbage where there's like couches left.
Right.
I would assume golf crowds would be a little bit more classy, but you never know.
Yes and no. I can confirm last year I picked up more than one trash bag that had underwear in it.
How many did you take home and wash and use for yourself?
I did not take any home at all. Nor did I even contemplate that. Hey, what do you know about that? Ryan Blaney has lost 11 spots on pit road so far today. 11.
That's over 100, like for the season. That has to be over 100 for the season.
Oh, guaranteed.
So at Bristol, it was like 80 something.
At Bristol, he lost. Yeah, at Bristol, he lost like 70 or 80 spots.
Yeah, like it was like 86 by then. Bristol's over. That was like 3 or 4.
What the heck happened to Jones here? Put it in gear, son. What is going on?
No, that's Hamlin. That's Hamlin's on board.
Oh, it said Jones in the lower right corner.
Eric Jones is the leader. Eric Jones didn't pit.
Maybe that was Blaney. In which case, it wasn't the pit crew's fault. He couldn't get the car going.
Yeah, that was Blaney. Hey, too many blue hoods in this race.
By the way, Christopher Bell, DFL.
He's out.
Yeah.
He's on to the care center, and one of our 2 reporters at the track, Dalton or Kevin, should speak with him, so that should be out whenever they get that content.
Some kind of reaction. So we're going to come to the line. There'll be 6 laps to go.
Mike, here's an idea. You know what we need to do on the watch? Do you know what we need to do on the show? When we get care center videos like posted, you should totally like load in the care center videos and roll them on the watch party so people can hear what happened.
I have no clue how to do that, but that's a magnificent idea. I will get with Mr. Lyle and see if he can give me any idea on how to make that happen, because I'm glad to do it. I would be all about it.
You just have to load it into like, I guess, the preloaded clips. You'd have to like upload them,
right,
to like media assets. I think where it's at on the side.
Yep. Yes.
You'd have to go to media assets and
I'm assuming I would have to pull it out of WordPress to get it there, because that's the part I don't know. I don't know where all the video stuff is.
Or you could just go to the social media channel after it gets into the social media channel. Just download from there. It'd have the overlay on it. and then just load it up into there and play it.
4 to go, and that Jones boy is in the first spot.
Hocevar back up to second from 6 after taking 2 tires.
They are mixing it up back in the pack. Chasse Elliott with the swing down to the bottom to go 3 wide into 3.
Hamlin and Priest 3 wide with him.
Looks like Taylor Gray, but he's not in this race. Isn't that Allmendinger, I believe?
No.
No, it's Priest. Hamlin is charging. Whoa, Chastain slipping back.
Oof.
Byron giving Busch a push. Almost got ugly right there. Almost got ugly.
That was almost a very angry Kyle Busch right there.
Yes, indeed.
Got a message from Eric for you, Mike. I got it on the screen.
I am looking forward to it too. I will be on Stock Car Scoop after this race ends. If y'all are bored and want to watch some breakdown, we'll be breaking down the Texas race.
1 to go. Eric Jones is still out front, leading Carson Hocevar by over 1.5 seconds for the stage 1 victory,
which is amazing.
I know Ben Lloyd is excited right now. Our reporter Ben Lloyd, he's a big Eric Jones guy.
Don't look now, but they actually showed all 10 people coming across the line before they went to a picture. Probably because they didn't have the picture ready for
it was why they did their job by accident.
For Jones. Jones is they're running around trying to find a picture of Jones because they haven't used it all year. Elliott managed to get up there to 8th.
Yeah, so it is Jones, Hocevar, Stenhouse Jr., Tyrone Gibbs, Chase Briscoe, Kyle Effin Busch, AJ Allmendinger, Chase Clyde, William Elliott, William Byron, James Dennis, Alan Hamlin, and in the top 10.
Hamlin manages to get a stage point. Look at that.
And Blubba Walrus finishes 16th after starting last. The Amigo Suarez is 15th after starting second. Ross Chastain is actually doing Ross Chastain things and being the lead trackhouse car in 12th. Where did Connor Zilch? Connor Zilch fell to 29th. Good Lord. SVG 22nd. Corey Heim 21st. Bowman's fallen to 18th after running top 10 for a lot of the first stage. Yes, that late caution played out a lot of strategy, and a lot of guys got shuffled back. So,
what has happened here? My screen is going pitch black. There we are.
Bold move, Brock, swapping out Bell for Busch in fantasy. I mean, Busch is a decent pick, but I mean, I would have gone with one of the other Gibbs guys and Briscoe and Hamlin. But I mean, if that's your guy, rock with him.
Well, his guy is Van Gisbergen.
Oh.
But
yeah, that'd be the fantasy pick for next week.
But Brock knows that on an oval, especially a place like Texas, he doesn't go very all in with the gives. So now your question is, how many guys come in and get fresh balonies at this break?
I'd say they all do. Especially the top 10 or so. Because Johnston, House, Almendinger, and some others did not pit, and Hocevar took 2 tires. So,
all right. So, are you seeing Jamie Elliott talking to Christopher Bell or Jamie Little? Excuse me.
Not yet. I am now. I see Bell on my screen, showing the replay of the wreck.
Okay. So they'll come back to him, and then they switch to the bumper cam of the pace car. So let me know when you see the bumper cam of the pace car.
Okay. Bumper car.
Cool. Because I pause it so that I can type up the top 10 in the stage. So then I go back to my quote unquote live feed.
Yeah, mine's a little behind. Like it'll buffer occasionally, and then over time it'll start lagging behind again.
I wonder how much Circle K is paying to be on that car, or if it's a business to business thing with Zone.
Cody Ware is the free pass if anybody cares.
The day's going to come, my friend. Cody Ware is going to win one of these races. I thought he had a shot last weekend after 26 cars got taken out.
His biggest shot was Daytona when all the cars wrecked in the rain.
Oh, God, man.
His was like the only, and Austin Dillon won, but his was the only car that wasn't damaged.
It was so close to happening.
And he would have been in the playoffs too.
Yeah. So we got a few cars coming in.
God, I wish Cody Ware would have won that race. We would have gotten rid of the playoffs.
I do too. I did too. That would have been
gotten the playoffs out of here.
The shot that would have given to Rick Ware Racing is immeasurable.
Yeah, because they'd been a playoff team at that point, so they would have gotten more money the next season.
Oh God, yeah, and the exposure of it.
Almost.
Can you imagine all of the stories that people would have done about that?
Almost had a.
I feel like Zilish took
Todd Gillen in the yellow car at the end of pit road. He and I don't know who that was. Almost got into it coming out.
I feel like Zilish took 2 tires. Thoughts and prayers, Alex and Artie. There it is. The father of the donut. Wow, somebody in my NASCAR chat just said that his mom hit $10,000 at the casino last night. They're on the way to pick up the money. What if they give it to him in cash? Wouldn't that be cool?
When is Mr. Cheek joining us?
I don't know the answer. He said he's working on it.
I was shocked Hocevar didn't pit there. He only took 2 tires on that last stop, so. Brother, what? Okay. Yeah, last tire change. He took 2 tires. See if we get some audio in here from our leader, Carson Hosevar. See if I can get this to work.
So we're going to be past halfway before the end of the second stage.
Did we?
Yeah, because it's 80 and 85 and then 102. Billy Sellers all on board with the 77 to win.
I got his audio playing on my phone through my microphone. If you can hear it.
Yeah, it's bloody loud enough for us.
Yeah, that's correct.
Can you hear that audio?
What's that?
Can you hear that audio?
Okay. Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
I don't know if we're allowed to or not, but we're listening to it.
It's public radio because you can listen to it in the stands and pipe it in the broadcast. So we could add to this too. Get you on the NASCAR app and pull up the scanners and have some driver audio from time to time. Oh, they're ahead of us. They're just restarted on the app.
Oh yeah, they're ahead of us because it's got to go to the truck, to the satellite, back down to us. Pace car pulling down.
Right, we will take the audio off.
Park automotive restart zone. Green, 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 green. Green, 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 green. Bubba Wallace thinking about going high, wide, and handsome 3 wide in turn number 2. Kyle freaking Boosh looking a little iffy coming off of turn 2 there. Chase Briscoe was trying to make a move and got the door slammed in his face by one Carson Hosevar. Tyrone Gibbs leads the lap. Chase Briscoe think about going in the middle 3 wide. Thought better of it.
Dude, Carson's car looks so much like Denny's. Like every time I look up, I think it's the progressive car.
They both
and the 77 is slanted, so it looks like it's 11.
Yep. Side by side for 2 laps now after the restart.
Side drafting Tyrone Gibbs. Ostermeyer tries to pull up in front of him.
I don't know that he was really trying to pull up. I think he wanted to scare him.
Come on. It's
he
the hurricane.
did.
It's the hurricane.
I think he just was.
It's the hurricane.
Its reputation is what that is. He has established a reputation that he will do that. Right. He has established that reputation. So Gibbs is like, this son-of-a-bitch is coming up on me, and he backs out because of prior antics. That's like a Texas Hold'em move, man. You try and bluff a couple times early in the game.
William Byron is around. Does not hit anything.
You try to bluff a couple times early in the game, and then when it gets late in the game, people are like, oh, he's bluffing again. And then, sure enough, you're not, and you take all the money. Caution flag is out.
Now, he almost took up the whole field right there.
He almost had some heavy-duty engine oil all over the track is what almost happened. Michael McDowell running top 10. Look at that.
During this caution, I will play the Bell Care Center audio we got.
Wait. Chad Fincham is actually lower than Bell.
50-50 calls, then you were side by side, and I saw him spin, and he lifted, and I thought that I could shoot the gap on the bottom, and I thought I did shoot the gap on the bottom, and I got clipped. So, yeah.
You told us yesterday performance has not been a problem. 12-7 did everything you needed to do today. What does this team need to do to turn your luck around?
Yeah, we don't do anything. I'm thankful. I'm really thankful to have that.
Whoa! Joey Logano's going to have to get his dry suit dry cleaned.
And glad that another opportunity
Excuse
this
me,
week.
driver suit dry cleaned. William Byron goes, wee. Matt Weaver.
I was worried about points 8 weeks ago, but it's going to be what it's going to be, and they'll reset with 10 to go, and you got to finish as high up as we can up until that point. So, yeah, just not meant to be.
And then next, two of your good racetracks. Is there someplace
Pit lane is open, and here they all come.
Yeah, I think we can do it at any.
How many sets of tires did they get for today?
Next week at Watkins Glen, I can win. I can win at Dover. I can win at Charlotte. So we've got great race cars, and just keep doing what we're doing.
The way the month is gone, though, how do you remain positive?
I'm starting a new month, so I don't know. I'm very thankful to be in the position I am in, and I've got great race cars to drive. I've got great sponsors behind me, and obviously I wish that I could make them proud for other reasons of good results. We haven't had that lately, but they stuck behind me, and I got more opportunities ahead of me, so that's what I'm thankful for.
No chance you guys can get it fixed.
What?
No chance you guys can get it fixed.
No, it's
All right. I don't know what is. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I don't know what is happening. My screen just keeps going black and refreshing on my feed for the race, and then on here.
According to Goodyear notes, they get 10 sets this weekend, 8 new sets, 1 qualifying set that transfers to the race, and 1 set for practice. So basically, you're going to have the tires you started on, and then 8 sets of new tires. And we're already looking at, I think this is the 3rd set that they put on, if not the 4th. So we've gone through almost half our tires already.
Where are you at, by the way, on your screen? Because like I said, my camera kept flashing to black. I'm riding with Bush across the start and finish line.
I'm looking at people jogging for trim fire.
Oh.
Pay as little as $0 per dose.
Oh, see, I don't see those ads. I'm just riding around with Busher on.
Now we're looking at Jablonski Auto Body LLC, graduating from like 6th grade or something.
Larson's back on pit road.
Sold the naming rights to their kid.
Kyle Larson, you can't see it because it's on commercial, but Kyle Larson's sitting back on pit road.
If you need a tan, I'm your man.
Cole Custer is backwards. It was like, is he going to the garage? Cole Custer's going to the garage. No idea what happened with him. There must have been something on pit road that happened because Joey Logano's on pit road. Cole Custer's going to the garage.
Somebody in my other chat said that was totally Joey's fault, so I'm assuming Joey was pulling out of his pit, probably hit Cold Custard.
I mean, didn't he take out Byron?
No. Byron wrecked, and Logano almost hit him.
Oh, okay. I misheard that. I thought you said like Logano tapped Byron.
No, I said Logano's going to get his driving suit dry cleaned because he pretty much pooped himself when he thought he was going to run into Bell.
All right, Larson's
or into Byron, excuse me.
Larson's going back out of the pits. So Custer's in the garage. Something happened with Logano. I don't know what happened there. That was a cluster, you know what?
I'm hoping that we will get a quality replay when we come back from learning about Spectrum and fiber-powered internet and 2 lines of mobile.
Well, while they're talking about that, why don't you talk about Billy's Tequila?
Hey, there's a good idea. Smooth enough to sip, clean enough for cocktails, and built for every victory lap in life. Don't just drink, celebrate the race of life. Order now at billystequila.com. Use code RACER. Oh, there we go. Larson almost gets T-boned by Briscoe. Use code RACER as you check out and save 5% on your order. Yep,
so
Larson was coming in. Briscoe's going out right next to each other. That's not good. Hope that didn't damage the right front on Briscoe.
It's like Joe Gibbs has had. Oh, dude.
And now we got Gibbs pulling out.
Oh,
Custer stops. Logano runs into his ass in and rips the left front of his car off.
Dude, Joe Gibbs Racing has caused complete terrorism to the field today. You're like, what?
Ooh. Wow, that's not good. You need to get out to the grass fast if you can.
Oh, what happened with Hamlin?
There's Hamlin trying to pull out, and Zilich is pulling in front of him. Logano's wrecked. I'm pretty sure he's done. They're trying to make up their mind if they want to drive it to the garage or not. He's taking his helmet off on pit lane. You would think they would get him back to the garage. Well, needless to say, Joey Logano is not. Here's Logano pooping himself. Watch this. Byron goes around. Oh, my God.
he was supposed to hit him, and so therefore it didn't happen there like it happened on pit road.
So he made up for it on pit road.
Yeah. It was like Final Destination. It's like he's supposed to be out of this race. It just
I can't believe they're towing that car. You would think they would have drove that back and tried to fix it. It was very odd. Very, very odd. Man, caution laps take forever in freaking cup racing.
I mean, that's going to make it take forever because it's on pit road and they got to clean that up too.
Right. So throw a red flag. Why are we burning? We're going to have burned like 9 or 10 laps for a caution for something that happened on pit road. Wasn't like there was debris everywhere on the racetrack where they got to pick a bunch of stuff up and put a bunch of speedy dry down. 2 cars ran at each other on pit lane. It should take 2 laps. And if it's more than 2 laps, throw out the red flag. I think we're going back to green, boys and girls. Corey Heim, your leader. Obviously stayed out.
Okay. Heim and Zane Smith. Trey Lyle's excited.
Trey Lyle is thrilled beyond belief.
Suarez back in the top 5. Riley Herbst in 8th place. The highest running 2311 car currently. See how long that lasts.
Look at this top 10. Corey Heim, Zane Smith, Brad Keselowski, Daniel Suarez, Stenhouse Jr., Herbst, Elliott, McDowell, Nemechek, Reddick. There's like three people in there you think have a chance to win today.
That's the new guard of NASCAR right there. Those are the new players.
I can't wait to see Corey Heim full-time in Cup. I think he's gonna come in and do stuff right off the bat. I really do. And the other one
time, baby.
Can't wait to see. I can't wait to see Brent Cruz. That dude jumps in anything and is instantly fast.
Yeah.
He is going to be a force for a long time. Kyle Busch coming forward up to 11.
Caution.
Oh, why are we having a caution?
Wait, is there?
Oh, Tyrone Gibbs done whack the right front.
Yep.
Tyrone.
Joe Gibbs Racing is falling today.
Joe Gibbs Racing is having a very bad day. Needless to say, the waxing gibbous moon is not giving them the grip they need.
Yeah, they needed to be a waxing crescent, not a waxing gibbous.
Gibbs is throwing chunks of rubber everywhere. Coach looking at his bank account, dropping again. Corey Heim, fastest lap of the track.
Did it say Corey Heim has the fastest lap of the race?
You go, Heim time. 186.75. Man, they showed that Michael McDowell wreck again the other day. Good Lord. I'll never forget when I watched that live and just the audio of it, because by the time they got to where he was on the backstretch, they were showing it like coming at you out of turn 2.
I was standing up in my living room watching it after school.
It was just the audio and just hearing that car just poof, poof, poof. Every time it hit the ground, it was just painful sounding. And then, I mean, literally the instant it stopped flipping, you saw McDowell undoing his stuff and getting ready to climb out. How he just jumped out of that thing with no limp or anything was unbelievable. And then he got the stupid RFK chrome numbers. Please stop it. Please. I'm trying to figure out what's on Allmendinger's lens on his camera. It almost looks like there's something reflecting off the dashboard onto the windshield, but I don't think that's the case. All-Star race. It's going to be such a disappointment. I don't even know why they're calling it an all-star race. They should just call it the whole field's in it. They should just call it the exhibition race. Because there's no like qualifying for it. I don't know, but you know what? You can qualify.
If Mike Neff got to make the qualification for an all-star race, what would your requirements be?
I think it should be what it used to be: the winners from the previous year and previous all-star champions. That's who makes it. And then you have the last chance race or the open, and you pull the winner of the open in a fan vote. That's it.
Now they have like what if you want to poll.
This year, I think everybody
made the playoffs. Or
this year, I think everybody's in. I don't think there's any criteria. I think it's everybody that wants to be in is in.
That's crazy.
But it's a daytime race at Dover. I don't understand. Get your act together, move the Clash back to Daytona, which supposedly is going to happen. I'm very excited about that. And put the All-Star race back at Charlotte. And then run one race at every other track all season long.
I'm okay with All-Star race rotating.
I'm not.
But
and my
asked
reason
Jeff
that I'm
Gordon
not
this
is
that-
because I think you should have the open. And in order for these teams to do what they have to do to put a car in the open, you don't want them to have to haul it, you know.
No.
Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, the cheek
Just in
What's
time,
up?
in the
just in
house.
time because I have to leave in like 15 minutes anyway. So
Cheekster, what is on the poster behind you, my friend?
That is an original 1979 Watkins Glen Grand Prix poster.
Very nice.
Shout out NASCAR veteran reporter Randy Hallman for the poster. He gave me quite a bit of stuff, and that's probably my favorite, I would say.
That is beautiful. Welcome, Mr. Cheek.
I think this is my first time on here.
Well, there we go. I'm sweet. We love having new blood.
You're missing the Joe Gibbs Racing terrorism going on.
I told Massey and Brian, I was like, I got to hop on one of these at some point. I was like, I can hop on for a bit of this race, and I'm catching up on what's going on here. And Corey Heimleading's crazy.
That's it's a pit strategy deal.
Bell got wrecked from the lead.
Mm-hmm.
And then Ty Gibbs got blasted on pit road.
Oh.
So.
Oh wow, yeah. Or I'm seeing the Custer deal now. I missed
and then
that.
Joseph Logano ripped his left front fender off on cold custard.
Yeah.
Yeah, so here you go. You got Gibbs pulling out. Custard stops dead, and Logano runs into his right rear.
All right. So we got
Custard did the right thing, in my opinion, though.
Oh, absolutely he did. Logano needed to be out to the grass by then. He's 5 pit stalls down the lane. He needs to get out to the grass. Now, granted, I think he had a car next to him, so I don't know if he had that as an option, but it's 100% his responsibility not to run into Custard.
Yeah.
And just out of respect and love for the overall vagaries of the sport, I love that Cold Custard has Andy's Custard as a sponsor this weekend. That is
you can get $1 cones tomorrow because you got a top 10.
Yeah.
So
yep.
If you're
and we're back to
Frozen Custard fans, go tomorrow and get a $1 cone for.
I don't know where the closest.
Oh, it was St. Mary yesterday. It was Mary yesterday. They got the top 10. They got the deal.
I don't know where the closest Andy's is to Myrtle Beach, but I think it's a very long way away.
We got one about 10.
I don't think I've seen it. I've seen one in Richmond. No.
Hey guys, what number's in the lead?
Hine gets another big jump on a restart.
What number is in the lead, y'all? What number is
67.
67.
Really?
I'm trying to get you to say it, Mike.
I laugh. It's not funny. It's not funny, and I hate the meme, but I committed to it anyway.
Yeah, it's funny when you get someone like Mike who's just like hates it and just get him to say 6'7".
It's not. I don't hate it. It just it's nonsensical. That's the part, I guess.
I agree.
If there's a story behind it and that story feeds into something, and I'm on board. But it was just some random number, and everybody's like, 6'7", 6'7". I'm like,
that is why I hate
that
it.
mean?
It has to be a meaning. It can't just be funny number, and yet that's what it is. That's also why I hate it.
I mean, that was like that chicken thing. I was down for that because it was part of the movie, and then when it would happen, everybody would lose their mind. I'm like, okay with that because it's part of a movie and there's a story to it. So we have got a bunch of fast cars at the backside of the top 10 trying to work their way through this thing.
Raleigh Herbst is holding on to a top 10.
Herbst at the moment is top 10.
I did do double check on who that was. 35 in red looks weird.
The $1.50
Kyle Busch
tree
just slipped back to 13th. He's running top 5 first stage.
He was up there in 6th or 7th before really went down pit road this last time. But you got all these cars that stayed out, so it's got to shuffle its way through.
He was in 6th or 7th.
We will see what happens. Yeah, he was
in 6th or 7th.
Yeah, see, I see what you did there. Zilich is 31st.
Oh yeah, he was having a good day. He was like 16th for most of stage 1.
Yeah.
33 cars on the lead lap. Busher with a run on the outside of Nemechek. Oh, video broke up. Now we're back. Chasse Elliott putting a serious pressure on Daniel Suarez. I also got to get used to Elliott in that paint scheme because that is so not an Elliott color.
And he's in the prime car for a year or so now. So
I remember I liked the Midnight Hooters car.
Yeah,
the Midnight Hooters car was a good look.
Can't go wrong with the Hooters car.
Brock Hayes excited. SVG cracking into the top 20.
Top 20, yeah.
So, Adam, since this is your first time here, you may not be aware, Brock is from New Zealand. It is it's actually Monday for him already. So he
happy Monday,
gets up
Brock.
on Monday. He gets up on Mondays to drink Foster's and hang out with us.
Love that. I'm a big fan of
seconds in the lead.
I'm a big fan of the schemes we're seeing. See that ballpark car that Priest has, the Robin Hood car looks good.
I love those Robin Hood cars.
Yeah.
If we get rid of the chrome numbers, I'm fine with it. As a racing photographer, chrome numbers are heinous. Absolutely heinous.
And I like the Rockstar car too. They tweaked it a little bit this week, and it looks a lot better.
Agreed.
I have the only
MJ at the track.
There he is.
MJ at the track. Love to see it.
Corey's out to a 2.5-second lead. Where the hell did this come from?
He's running and he's gaining. It's not like it's shrinking. He's pulling away.
I do think I have the only.
That was my call on podcast the other night. I was a guest on a podcast week before last, and you do your pour it out at the end of the podcast for somebody. My pour it out was for Michael Jordan because just looking at that organization and understanding the man himself, his aura and his mindset brings excellence to the whole team. And just his presence and his motivation to the team is showing in how good that team has become.
Yeah. And Heim's such and this has been talked to death, so I'm not going to belabor the point, but I mean, Heim's a guy who, I would think Sam Hunt should have given him a full-time ride a couple of years ago. He'd come close to winning a couple truck titles and everything, and then he should have a full-time cup ride, and he should be in that 35 or renumbered the 67 at the end of this year because Herbst just not doing it.
Herbst has too much money, though.
Herbst brings a pile of money.
He does.
And again, I'm with you. Racing should be a meritocracy. It should not be about the bankroll. If you're good enough, you should get a shot.
Yeah, it's a and I my connection to Sam Hunt Racing, being a VCU grad like Sam Hunt, is I was just like, I would love to see them win a race, and they have yet to do that. I thought Harrison was going to have some better runs this year so far. I haven't gotten there yet, and it's like there's no way. And I know Riley brings a lot of money, but it's like there's no way that he brings money that Michael and Denny don't already have.
It's money that they don't have to spend, even though they have it.
Yeah, it's money they don't want to spend.
I guess. But again, it should be meritocracy, and unfortunately, we're not there.
Nope. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Dennis putting the nose inside of aforementioned Herbst.
Oh, yeah.
To get to the 11th.
Tyler Reddick went around them too before that.
10.
Get by his own employee.
So Riley Herbst falls outside the top 10. I just got to run on Denny right here. It doesn't do nothing.
And then Denny leaves him because he knows how to brake.
They are making Corey's Robin Hood diecast. That'll be only the second 67 car they've made so far. They made the Kobayashi a couple years ago. That's a sick car. Got that.
Speaking of diecast, did you see the stories about Hocevar's race win diecast.
I saw it broke
That
the
they
website.
put-
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they put pre-order on the website and it crashed the website. And when they officially put it back up, it sold out in under 2 minutes. That is
Tracks.
phenomenal.
I like Carson a lot. I like that car. That was an awesome win.
Did you see the T-shirt? The race win T-shirt is fantastic. I mean, it's literally got him riding on the side of the car doing the burnout with him next to it with the hat on for Ride the Dente. It is the race win T-shirt is magnificent. And it's nice to see the folks at Fanatics actually come out with something nice for once. I
don't know if the Hocevar merch is all Fanatics or if that's Carson's personal like shop doing it, because I think he has his own shop that does that stuff. I don't think he like has a Fanatics deal.
See, the way it should be. I despise what Fanatics has done to NASCAR merchandise. Despise it. Because everything is exactly the same for everybody. And it is just awful. Uh-oh. I think Adam Cheek froze up. He was kind of still there for a minute. All right, so we are in the window to make it to the end of the stage on...
There he is.
Let's try that again.
You looked rather still there for a little while, Mr. Cheek.
Yeah, my internet's been fluky a little bit today. I think we're back. I'm using my hotspot to see if that fixes it for a bit.
All right. Hocevar coming with some steam behind Chauncey Briscoe as they go around Mr. Bowman.
Yeah, I think I dropped off right when you were talking about the Hocevar thing. That shirt does sound cool.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
I hadn't picked up his Chili's diecast from last year, which I like that scheme a lot. And then I went on eBay on like Monday or whatever because it reminded me. And then I looked, I was like, I can't justify paying $60 for the 164, so I'll just wait until it goes back down.
Yeah, I bought the basic race 1-1 and then the little 124th one last week.
Yeah, I'll get the race win 164, but the space wise, we're kind of iffy on 124s. I gotta liquidate some of mine too.
I wanted his autographed one because I only made like 277 of them, but you have to pay for like $25 for Lionel's like membership, and I'm like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, no. I finally just picked up the last race win of races I've covered, the elusive Kyle Larson Richmond from 2017 on Friday, something like that. That's the last diecast I'm buying for a while. I'll tell you guys what, that thing cost way too much, and I'm gonna leave it at that.
I bet.
Sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, I have that, and I had the pre-order of the Dylan Richmond from last year coming in, and after that, I'm cutting myself off for a while. I know Heim's got.
Did he say we've had 23 cautions instead of 23 caution laps?
Yeah, we have not had 23 cautions.
Hey, for Texas, that'd be the most exciting race we've ever
had. Mr. Cheek, are you on Instagram?
Yeah, I am. Adam Cheek 3.
3 for Daniel.
3 for Dale. 3 for Dale.
And Worsham, are you on Instagram as well?
I am, yeah.
You're not Dale Worsham.
No, I'm not. In some weird way, I'm related to him, but I'm not him.
What is your handle?
Let's see. Put it in the chat.
Elliott has cut Heim's lead down to 2 seconds. Denny Hamlin putting pressure on Richard Stenhouse for the 6th spot.
We haven't seen a Brad win in a couple of years.
No, we haven't. and watch him win. I'll kick myself if he did, because in my one NASCAR fantasy thing, we get a representative driver.
Yeah.
That's kind of the tiebreaker thing when everybody picks the same people.
Yeah.
And I was assigned McDowell, and when I made this, I decided to drop him and pick somebody else up. The options, the best options I saw were Keselowski and Heim. So I took Heim. Now watch Keselowski turn around and win the dang thing. Worsham, did you figure out your Instagram? It shouldn't be that hard.
I put it in the private chat.
Oh, I did not know. I had to wait for you to. That's probably why when I typed in Worsham, nothing came up.
I also don't use Instagram a lot either.
Denny P5.
Bubba Wallace in the top 10 after starting the bag. Where's is Kelby still here? Or Bubba Wallace guy still here?
I'm sure he's around.
Bubba
So
Wallace top 10.
I just sent you to a reel from Instagram that
All right.
being diecast guys, you will have a great appreciation for, because it is incredible.
It's not that tour of that big shed, is it?
I was going to say.
Is it the tour of the big house with the diecast in it?
I don't know if it's a house, but it's like multiple floors.
You need to pause that video in certain areas and see what else is in that building.
Yeah, I heard about that too.
All I'm seeing is diecast. I don't see anything else. But I'll watch it again. I have not figured out how to delete these people on.
I typed it in the private chat, Neff.
Awesome.
I don't know if it's awesome, but it's in there.
Yeah,
Now,
I saw comments about that. I did not see the video, but I saw the comments about it.
I saw the videos. I didn't catch it until people were saying timestamps, and I looked. I'm like, oh no. And freaking Prime Video shared that. I hope they cut that out of it, because
to be fair, I do actually have a Nazi flag in my possession, but the reason I have it was because American forces took a Nazi fort during World War II, and a relative of mine took that flag down from taking over the fort. So I have that in my
That's different. That's different. Yes. That's different. That is different. That's not the same as what this guy had. It is proudly displayed on his. Yeah,
ceiling. It's not on display. And if I ever did display it, there would be a lengthy description as to why it was on display.
Disclaimer, Mike Neff disclaimer.
You have it because your relative was a badass and took the fort down.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
America.
There's actually bullet holes in it and the whole shebang. It's very cool.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. As there should be.
So Heim is still a second and a half ahead, 28 to go.
Yeah, Chase hasn't cut much down, but if Heim can keep the end.
I think they've got enough fuel to make it to the end of the stage.
Yeah.
By the way, did I see that Cletus won an ARCA race yesterday?
No. Max Reeves won the ARCA race yesterday.
All right. I swore I saw a finish thing that showed Cletus in the top spot of a ARCA race. Maybe it was qualifying. I don't know.
Cletus didn't do ARCA this week. He did Talladega last week. Finished second, but Cletus did not race ARCA this week.
So here we have the old fuel remaining graphs. We're showing Heim is at 19%. So depending on when he pitted, 19% should still be enough to make 26 laps. So
I was going to say, I feel like he has enough laps.
I don't think that's a problem.
I'm wondering, and then going full hypothetical, 2 hours from now, if Heim wins this thing, when was the last time we had back-to-back first-time winners in Cup? I don't know when that would be. 2022, we had 5 first-time winners. I don't know if any of them were back-to-back weeks. 2011, same deal. I don't think Menard and Reagan were back-to-back weeks that year.
Don't believe so.
Menard Ambrose, maybe? No, Indy's July, Glenn's August. I'm going to look.
I was going to say, we're going to pull that up to see when that happened.
Yeah, let's see. I'm going to take a gander at 2022 just in case, but I think all those are pretty spread out. Cindric, Briscoe, Ross. They're front loaded, but yeah, then later was Reddick, Suarez. Reddick and Suarez were 2 weeks apart.
Yeah, in 2011, Menard won Indy, then Keselowski won Pocono before Ambrose won Watkins Glen.
Ah, damn, so close. Yeah, Bain, Daytona, Regan, smack in the middle of spring, and then Reagan, Menard, and Ambrose all during the summer. I don't know when the last time would have been.
I'm sure they'll give us that stat at some point if it ever gets that far along.
Yeah.
Dang, Heim is just back at it. I don't know if Elliott's gone into some kind of conservation mode or something, but Heim's over 2.5 seconds ahead of him now.
All right, fellas. Well, I need to dip out. Y'all have fun. It was fun being here for the first.
I appreciate you hanging out, brother.
Yeah, no problem. Let me know if you need somebody for a good old Watkins Glen next week.
Like I said, I will not be here, so I will have Mr.
Oh, true. Okay, yeah. All righty, see y'all.
Take it easy, brother. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll root for the first time winner. I think that's a good story to have back-to-back weeks.
Not to mention first-time winner, but part-time winner. When's
the
last time we had that go on, too?
Who? Shane? Chicago 23?
Probably.
Maybe, yeah. That's the only one I can think. That's the only one I can think of, period. Because even like when Dinger or Ambrose would win races, they were still full-time.
So now they're saying Heim is at 9%. So he burned 10% of his fuel in 3 laps. That can't be right.
Yeah, no way. Either way, if I'm him, I'm backing off.
They're supposed to be able to get 60-something laps.
Yeah.
So 10% of 60 laps is 6 laps. Last time I went to school. And he's only gone 3 laps. So he should have only burned like 5%. I love the quick glimpse of Millbridge Speedway in the Toyota commercials. Love that. Reddick and Stenhouse getting busy. Can Dennis reel in 7, almost 8 seconds in 17 laps? That would be half a second a lap. That would be impressive. But if their fuel burn meter thing is accurate, then he's only really got to reel in Elliott 4 seconds ahead of him.
Yeah.
Bowman goes slinging past Cindric.
All right, I'm some traffic here.
Yeah, I wonder if this is going to be one of these typical graphic things where they say, he's got like 2% left and then he goes 6 more laps and does a burnout.
Yeah. Yeah, this will be the case with 5 to go, and then he'll be fine and be able to do a full lap burnout. And
So what part of the country do you live in, Mr. Cheek?
I'm in Richmond, Virginia. For anyone who I probably say that like every other real racing that I write for the website, but yeah, I am here in Richmond.
Nice.
I know we stayed with you, Neff, a few years
Yeah,
ago, back
you
when we
stayed
came
down
down to Darlington.
Yep.
And yeah, so I'm in Massey's neck of the woods. He's a little more rural, Richmond, but I am up here.
A little.
Uh,
A little or a
yeah,
lot more rural.
quite a bit more rural than Richmond.
Yeah, there's like continuous banjo music playing where Massey lives.
Yeah.
Here comes Heim. Heim is coming to
Yeah.
the pits. He's not going to be able to win the stage.
He was
Let's
far
see if
enough
they're
out
able
in
to
front of
keep
Elliott
him.
where he might still blend back in top 10, maybe. Time's only
That's a
Elliott
stretch because
crossing-
that's only 11 seconds.
Heim's
Elliott's going into turn 3 right now, and they're just going to the
how
left
did he
side of the
get so
car.
far ahead?
Now he's pulling out.
Okay. Heim might still be like top 5.
Do not speed on pit lane. He comes out. Elliott's past him. Yeah, he's not blending in top 5. I promise you that. But how close is he going to be? I was hoping he might be close enough that he could get back by and get back on a lead lap before the end of the stage. I don't know if that's going to happen. Stenhouse having a day. 3rd in the first stage, currently 6th in stage 2. Kyle Busch, top 10.
Yeah. Back-to-back good weeks for the 8 car, something they haven't had since 23.
So I guess here's the thing. When they showed pit window when the race started, they said it was like 62 laps on a tank of fuel.
Yeah.
Now we're showing guys have already gone 71. So how accurate is that? Are we going to have guys all have to come diving in for a splash in the last 10 laps of the stage?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm feeling like those guys that are showing 62 laps are fine because you got guys out here showing 71 that are still out there running.
Yeah, I think the only other guy I saw with like 70 laps other than Heim was Zane. It looks like he pitted too.
So Heim is a lap down in 30th. He's got to get by Briscoe and McDowell.
He'll get McDowell right here. I might be a little bit ahead of you, so if I spoil anything, I apologize.
All right, he just went by Hamlin on my screen.
3 right now for me.
They're going into 1 for me.
Okay, here I'll scoot it back 10 seconds.
Eyes set on McDowell, I believe, is in front of him.
Yeah. Okay, I think we're a little more synced up here.
Going into turn 3 right now. Swinging down to go around McDowell. Now they're showing Stenhouse in 6th right ahead of Reddick.
Yep. Yeah,
and they're going into turn 3.
Yep. Perfect.
And I got excited earlier today at the end of stage 1. They actually waited until after the top 10 drivers had crossed the finish line at the end of the stage before they put up the driver picture. I honestly don't even know if they ever put up the driver picture. And it may have just been because it was Eric Jones, and I don't know if they had a driver picture to put up because they haven't put his picture up.
Yeah.
To go, and here comes Heim. Heim was going to get his lap back, and now Larson spins.
And we have a caution.
Larson spins. Doesn't
so
this make
Heim,
things curious?
Heim's still going to get his lap back,
We're going to have
right?
guys. I think he's in the free pass spot.
Yeah.
I believe. It certainly looked that way. All right, so we're on a caution. I think. Larson's trying to get the car turned around. Is getting his
Doing a
ass kicked.
burnout.
Yeah. Things are not good for the 5.
Oh, all right. Just whack the wall again.
Yeah, I feel as though there's a steering issue on the 5.
Yeah.
Byron is in 15th. What in the world is going on with that team?
Yeah,
Blaney's in 17th.
Who's the 4th Hendrick car? Who am I forgetting? Elliott. Okay, so Elliott's the only one
Elliott,
having a
he's
good
in first.
Got it.
Yeah, he's in first.
Yeah.
So I guess we're going to watch Larson lose it on his own right here.
Yep.
Yee. Ouch. That is a bummer right there.
Ooh, maybe some contact with Shane there. Cut it down.
Interesting. Seal it up so they can get it back to the garage.
Yeah.
All right, so here's the answer to the question. Elliott and Hamlin both coming to pit lane.
So this might reset everything. This might be good for Heim. then.
Buscher's on pit. Walski's on pit. There's a whole bunch of them coming down here. Elliott down and away. The Gustafson haters are already screaming about him pitting from the lead. Hamlin and Dennis first 2 off pit lane. It's like Buscher is 3rd. Reddick, Suarez, Herbst, Stenhouse, Hocevar, Bowman, Busch. Top
Good
10
stop
coming
for
off
Reddick.
pit lane. Hocevar and Bowman both gained 3 spots.
+3.
Gotta love that. Reddick went up a couple. There goes Heim passing everybody because he's back on the lead lap.
Okay, that makes this more interesting. That might give him a shot. That might give him a shot.
Well, as long as he's on the lead lap, he's going to have a shot to win this thing because he's obviously got a decent car.
Yeah. Yeah, as soon as he came off pit road, he was flying past McDowell and Briscoe.
Hate those numbers.
The foils?
Yep, can't stand them.
Yeah. I like him on the Build Submarines car specifically, but cause I'm kind of neutral of the rest of them. But I do like the Aqua. Won 4 last 5 championships. Yeah, neither of these guys have one in a while, have they?
4 drivers have won 5 races. There's a stat for you.
That's insane.
That's a crazy number to think. 4 drivers have won 5 races since either of those guys have won a race. That's wacky.
That's why.
Heim comes back in, getting more tires. I'm assuming they probably did 2 on the last stop, I'm guessing.
Yeah, might as well.
So what is this? Dennis having another crazy exit on pit lane?
Hey, Jones is fully out.
That's Blaney. Blaney's the one that's had stupid pit luck twice today.
Okay. And I'm a sucker for that 12 when it's blue and Menard's yellow. That car always looks good.
See, I don't like it with the blue on it.
Really?
It looks like somebody swung a deal with the sponsor like Wednesday. And they're like, hey, we'll put you on the hood, but they couldn't do the whole car, so they just made the hood blue.
It definitely kind of looks like that to me with any associate sponsor they have. That Knauf blue, that or the Peak, whenever the antifreeze comes on the car, they always look good. But if it's like red, I don't love it. I've got a Knauf liquid color over there. It's the only special finish I've ever bought.
Nice. Eric Jones.
Only because it was Black Friday and autographed.
Eric Jones looks like he is bored out of his mind every time. So we're going to have a 1 lap finish to the stage here. That's dumb.
Ah, sure. Why not?
Just dumb. Then again, why do we have cautions at the end of stages? I'll still fight that battle all day and twice on Sunday because there's no reason for it. It just screws up. It screws up all the strategy in racing. I don't have a problem with stage points. I don't. I'm all for stage points because it incentivizes guys to run hard all race. I'm down for that.
Yeah.
But the cautions are just stupid. And watch this one too. We literally just had a caution. We're going to have 1 green flag lap, and then they will burn 6 or 7 laps before we go back to green again. And there is zero excuse.
Another caution. Yeah.
Zero excuse for it. So we got an RFK front row. Look at this stuff. Zillish in 20th.
RFK's team that really have a good day. Where it's not a super speedway. Like if they can have a good RFK can have a good day at a normal track, I think that'll help them a lot. I've really enjoyed the way Brad's run the team the last few years. I mean, they haven't got as many wins as they probably should have, but he seems like really dedicated.
He's a smart dude.
Yeah.
Green flag, 1 lap.
Ooh, interesting start there.
Really dumb.
See how many spots Heim. I don't even know where Heim restarted. See if we can maybe crack the top 20.
He was beyond 20th. That I know.
Whoa, 45. Big shot to the 9.
All right. Got to see all 10 of them again because they're all in a nice big pack. They didn't have a chance to jump away to the picture too quick. Hamlin made it to 4th.
Yeah.
So that says Suarez in 5th. I love that. Suarez with a rebound. He ran like garbage in the first stage.
Yeah, he was running pretty good there near the end. Sorry, I'm in the process of trying to figure out movie tickets with friends for Tuesday, and everything's hitting the fan at once.
Oh, good. I am trying to type up the top 10 from the stage, so that's what we do. Seaver is in 9th. And Alex Bowman Showman.
How about that?
Rounding out your top 10. Last hurrahs before he ends up out of the car.
Yeah. Took the words out of my mouth. I was going to say the same thing.
Wow, look at them. They went a long time before they showed Elliot's mug.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
All right. I was just going to say I was going to go to the bathroom, but I'll wait for you to get done.
I'm doing the same.
So there you go. We are more than halfway done in this one. Stage 2 in the books. Some different strategies playing out here. We're going to see what happens. Got to think we'll get another caution somewhere in this final stage. The question is, will it be with 60 or fewer laps to go? Because if we get it at 60 or fewer laps, everybody's going to make it on fuel. We got Carson Hocevar with the amazing post-race / burnout. Wasn't totally a burnout. I'm still shocked that NASCAR said that was okay. I find that very surprising that you've got Kyle Larson that does a burnout with the steering wheel out the window and they totally freak out. But Hocevar can ride on the side of the car and they're okay. That is really odd. to me. Hey, one thing to remember, what's better than a happy hour? Happy hour that shows up at your door. Order Billy's Tequila at billystequila.com. It comes straight to you, no additives, small batch, all flavor, zero fake stuff. Order Billy's Tequila with code RACER and save 5% on your order. All right, you back home, dude? All right, they are doing pit stops. I'm going to make my own pit stop. I'll be right back.
Sounds good, Neff. Okay, so we got RFK pitting both the 6 and 60. I assume 17 will come in after them. Not sure about the strategy that they're on. Wow, that 60 looks good. If anyone's a diecast person, that thing just went up for pre-order this week, and I will be probably pre-ordering that as well. But I do think that
hello, of course I come in to see you and you're not here.
What I was talking earlier too is RFK is kind of a team. I feel like that once they get a win this, like an actual points paying win this year, they'll actually kind of start getting on a roll. Yeah, obviously Bushner had that run a few years ago at Richmond, the Richmond diecast, or the Richmond, Michigan, and Daytona, where he had that summer stretch where he won a lot. Was it beat SVG the next year? Watkins Glen, that was his only win. Didn't win at all last year. Quietly consistent, obviously. Priest was a good pickup by them. And I feel like my predictions for this year that Hocevar was going to win a race and Priest is going to win a race. So we're halfway there. So I'm hoping that we can get we can make me 100% right and Priest can get a win at some point. Points paying win, I should say. Welcome back. I'm in the middle of still sorting out ticket stuff, but I babbled for a bit. So hopefully
what are we trying to see?
A couple friends and I are going to see the new Devil Wears Prada this week.
Gotcha.
And as I was telling someone, they're like, "Oh, that's a chick flick," and I'm like, "I will watch literally any movie as long as it's good." Like, I
can understand it. That's fair.
I watched The Raid 2 earlier this week, which is one of the single most violent movies I've ever seen. Loved that. I love the original Devil Wears Prada, so I will watch whatever as long as it's good. And let's see.
Absolutely fair. So what is on your screen right now?
Commercial.
What kind of commercial?
YouTube TV, so it might be different than yours.
I've got Liberty Bibbity right now, but it's buffering on me.
Okay, thank God I don't have Liberty. The NASCAR Media Group buffer's playing right here.
Yeah, I know. Check my internet connection. Don't know what it wants me to do with my internet connection because it's not like I can change something to make it better.
Yeah.
All right, so I got him showing a banner that says Chris Myers and Jamie McMurray are welcome here, and now I see those two knuckleheads on screen.
Yeah, I think we're about to get there too.
Right,
NHRA finals, Worth 400, aerial the track. There we go.
All right, let me know when you see those two boobs.
Okay, I see the banner. All right, they're on my screen now.
Beautiful. Standing in big. Lane. Myers with his hair barely moving. We're going to recap. We're going to see Chris Bell get wrecked.
Okay, yeah, I did miss this earlier. Didn't see the replay. Oh, wow.
That was very sad because that car was going to be running for the win. Eric Jones on stage 1. Here we have crazy tires bouncing everywhere. Larson just had a day in general. He has spun out. He's been run into. Then we have Gibbs stops. Boom. There goes Logano's day.
Let's see. Yeah.
Got Gibbs wrecking off of the bumper of somebody. Brian Brees. And Kyle Larson wrecking by himself. Chaussee Elliott wins stage number 2.
Yeah.
Now, as we discussed, we're still sitting here talking to these boobs, which means we are still under caution. After we ended the stage with a 1-lap sprint from the previous caution.
Another caution.
One lap. And we are now, what are we at? Can we show
What lap are we at?
scoring pylon so we know what our number of laps is, please? And thank you. Pace car lights are out, so we are going green this lap. Pace card off. We're rolling into the Echo Park Auto restart zone. And away we go. Green, 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 green. Did I not switch that to caution? Shame on me. Doing a bad job. So we're at 95. So that means we burned 7 laps. 7 laps under a caution after 1 green flag lap.
Which we already had a yellow, yeah.
Dumb.
Yeah.
Dumb.
I'm gonna keep an eye on the 67 here just to see what he can do in traffic.
Exactly. Because it's 24th on a restart. Still has the fastest lap of the day. He's trying to go to the bottom, and people are blocking him severely. Stenhouse trying to give the business to Byron. Ricky Stenhouse in the top 10. Probably not for long, but he's in the top 10. So as we start the final stage, Chase Elliott leads Tyler Reddick. Dennis Hamlin is 3rd. Danielle Suarez is 4th. Chris Boucher is 5th. Riley Herbst is 6th. Carson Hoseaver was 7th, now down to 8th behind Alex Bowman. William Byron 9th, and Richard Stenhouse rounding out your top 10.
Mm-hmm.
Heim, I believe, just slid into the top 20.
Yep.
Suarez, they have fixed that car because that thing was running like Fido's rear end in the first stage.
Yeah.
No, Heim is still 21st. He did not get in the top 20. I thought I saw him moving in there.
He does still have the fastest lap. This also does feel like a race that Reddick wins. Mile and a half.
Yep. Running mid to back top 10 for most of the race. And then the final stage comes around and he ends up winning by 6 seconds.
Which again, I'm as someone who like when I was just a fan before I even started watching, I was like, wow, this Reddick guy has no personality ball. Once he went to 23:11 and even like his last couple years of Children's, I was like, this guy's a lot of fun to watch. I think I talked to him 22. I think there's a part where Bo, who was probably 1 or 2 at that point, wanders into the background, but it's like a green screen background on Zoom, and you can just see his head like bobbing. It's the funniest thing that's ever happened when I've interviewed someone. But I like Tyler a lot, and I called my shot. I said he was going to win the 500 on Ed Lane's show. Then he did, and I was like, this is the year Reddick comes back. And so I take responsibility for all this. This is clearly all my doing, of course.
Of course, absolutely.
Yeah. I can't imagine it has anything to do with the car or the driver. It's just me being confident in his abilities.
Absolutely. Cody Ware is still on the lead lap.
That's the biggest miracle of them all, actually.
Kyle Busch, grumpy. What are the odds of that? Golly, can I still tell you how angry I am that they run a road course race in Indianapolis in May? It just infuriates me.
You just want it to be just May for the 500?
It's the month of May, man. It is the month of May.
Is that next week?
Yes, next Saturday.
Okay. Yeah, because then I guess they had the 3 weeks for the 500.
Apparently, Brock is wanting to see Van Gisbergen back in victory lane and doesn't want to see Tyler Reddick win any more this season. Sorry, Brock. That's a great sentiment, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Honestly,
sure we'll see him win.
SVG winning on an oval would be incredible. So I'm not taking anything away from him. I want to see him win on an oval really bad.
I still think if he does it, it'll be at Martinsville. I mean, Martinsville just lends itself to good road course racers because it's all about straight line breaking.
I can see that for sure.
Noah Gregson in the top 20. Austin Dillon slowly but surely scratching his way forward, started last on the field, is now up to 18th. Bowman having a day. He's in 6th.
Yep. Yeah.
Reddick is right there with Elliott. Hamlin's right behind him, and then they got a gap going to Suarez.
9th, 18th,
but as I mentioned, as you were on your break, if we can get to 60 laps to go, it'll all come down to who's pitting when. Do we get a caution?
Yeah.
Because once we get to 60, everybody can make it comfortably to the end with some buffer for green whites. So,
yeah, for sure.
Chase Elliott now got the fastest lap of the race.
I just saw that.
When did that happen? And Heim is actually going backwards.
Yeah. Man. I was really hoping we might have something fun there.
Yeah, I would like to see him get a top 10.
Yeah. Was it Bristol last year where he finished like 3rd or something?
I remember about 3rd. I think he had a top 5. I don't remember if it was at Bristol.
Okay. Yes, I was thinking top 5. 3rd was gonna pull that number.
Brock, I don't know if SVG is unstoppable in a Hendrick car. Right now, you got Chase Elliott leading, and Bowman is like 8th, I believe. No, Bowman's 6th. Byron is 9th. So it's not, and Larson's out. So I mean, it's not Hendrick. It's not just the Hendrick cars. But I give you credit. But I mean, SVG would be after it. He would be more competitive than he is now. Let's guarantee that. Josh Berry 29th. That's disappointing. Van Gisbergen's in 16th there, Brock. He's not doing terrible.
Yeah. He's slowly gotten better on ovals over the last couple of years, which has been it's the improvement I think that we wanted to see for sure. Definitely more than like Ambrose would do on ovals.
Right. Exactly.
I loved Ambrose, but he was definitely just only a road course guy. But SVG's done a pretty good job. I mean, he was running like top 5 at Talladega last week, top 10 for a chunk of the race. So.
A good chunk of the day.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of Marcus because he gave me a pair of shoes.
That's pretty sick.
I was at a sponsor release thing at Quaker Steak and Lube, and I was interviewing him, and he gets his PR girl, and she's like, "Look at his shoes. Can we help him out?" Because they were like my dirt track shoes. I think I had either been at or was going over to the dirt track at Charlotte after the interview. So I don't wear nice shoes to the dirt track. But he had her send me a pair of his racer kicks that I still have.
You still wear them?
I've only worn them a couple times because I mean they were a gift from Marcus Ambrose. I don't want to wear them out.
That's fair. Is Reddick's closing? It looks like just by the ticker, at least they're not showing him right now.
He's kind of steady.
Yeah,
He's been right about a half second back. They've gained a little on Hamlin. Hamlin's almost 2 seconds back now. And he was 1.4, I believe. Kyle
Honestly,
Busch is top 10. As we
did RCR
saw
find something?
I don't know. It appears as though they found something. I mean, as I said, Austin Dillon started dead last, and he's now 19th.
Yeah.
So he has passed half the field.
He'll get his annual win at Richmond for which I don't know why he's
which I can't figure that out.
I don't get it. Like super speedway, sure, makes sense. And you know, like his other ones was it fuel mileage at Charlotte, and then I think it was some sort of strategy at Texas.
Yep, it was.
But the two Richmond ones, he's good there, I guess. I don't know.
You are right, Brock. I should have had him sign them for me. Especially because we had a class at Millbridge that started up because of Marcus that was a spec engine that was designed to give people a step between the 4-cylinder or the 4-strokes and the open engines of the open outlaw carts. So he developed this intermediate one that you bought. Everybody had the same stock engine, so there wasn't a bunch of money going into the engine, but it gave them more power and it gave you a chance to kind of hone your racecraft with a little more juice before you went into the open carts. So we saw him at Millbridge on a regular. So yeah, I should have hit him up back then.
Seeing the replay of Bell earlier made me think of the two trucks crashes we had on Friday where the both guys hit the drain covers. I don't think I've seen anyone hit a drain cover in the Texas infield since Peters flipped in 2017, I guess it was. I've never seen that be a problem, and I didn't know they were still there. I figured they smoothed it like they did Charlotte.
Yeah, and I don't even know if the one was a drain cover. I think it was just a matter of there was a bump.
Yeah, maybe the grass.
Don't you remember the year when Junior dipped the left front off into the infield and just destroyed the front of the car?
Yeah,
that wasn't a drain cover. That was just grass.
Yeah, I was trying to remember if when Busher flipped at Charlotte, if he just hit a lip or if that dug in, if that was just a dig into the grass.
Yeah, I thought it was bounced off of the quarter mile and when it came back down on the far side.
Might have been, yeah.
I don't know. I'm surprised that Texas hasn't gone to the artificial grass yet.
Yeah.
I mean, Charlotte's got the artificial grass. I believe Atlanta's got artificial grass.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that Texas still has actual grass. And I forget who runs the place now at Eddie Gossage in there anymore.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I'll have to look that up. Because Eddie was a great dude.
See if Hamlin's closing in anything.
I love that he built the TV slightly bigger than Charlotte just to thumb his nose at him.
Will this be Chastain's first top 10 of the year? I haven't heard a word about it basically all season.
I think he's got a couple. Let's take a look.
Herb's top 10. Interesting top 10 over Busch, Chastain, Herb, Suarez, Hocevar. I mean, but Hocevar's, I mean, he's been. It's not a super speedway thing. He's been a threat to win a few times, but
Chastain has 2 top 10s this year.
Okay.
He has a top 10 at Atlanta and last week at Talladega.
Okay.
That's just 2. His next best finish is back-to-back 16ths at Darlington and Martinsville and a 17th at Vegas. So he had a 3-week stretch there where he had a 17th and 2 16ths.
Wow.
And then went back to 20th, 26th, and then 7th last week. So there's that.
Yeah. Okay, our ticket crisis has been averted.
That's
refund the credit card. We completely switched show times. That no one cares about this, but that's why I seem distracted.
I understand.
All right, we're done. All right, locked in. 69 to go. Lap 199.
So we got about 9 more laps, and then we will see who decides to roll some dice and pit early versus trying to run it late.
We're going to do all this, and Corey Heim's just going to win anyway, somehow by some miracle.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. He is back to 31st. No, I take that back. He was 21st. He is actually coming back forward.
Yeah. Maybe he's a long run car anyway.
For the misinformation.
Might be a long
By the way,
car.
Bubba Wallace sitting in 12th right now.
Yep.
Where's our man Colby? Whoops. Come here. Excuse me, Kelby, not Colby. Kelby, your boy Bubba's in top 12, moving his way towards the front. I'm still waiting to see somebody get knocked out cold by a jack on pit lane with that behind the back swing thing they do. It's going to happen. Somebody is going to hit a tire changer in the head with the jack and knock them out.
Yeah.
All right, Reddick is turning the heat back up. He's down to just over a second back from Elliott. Hamlin 2.2 back. Busher is 4 back. So needless to say, at this point, it's looking like Elliott and Reddick and everybody else is a squirrel trying to find a nut. Although Busch has got it under 10 seconds now. So he's working his way back towards the front.
That team could use a top 10 at a not super speedway.
Yeah, true statement there.
They need something.
And here they all come right there on screen.
Yeah.
Busch right behind Chastain. Chastain chasing Ho Sieber. What is Papa John selling us here? Oven toasted sandwiches. Stay in your damn lane. Papa John's pizza. It is not Papa John's sandwiches. Stop it. That is Domino's doing all sorts of other crap. You're a pizza place. Focus on pizza. Make your pizza better. I'm waiting to see Kyle Busch do something here when these two in front of him are goofing around and just go zipping by both of them. Reddick slipped back 0.4. He's back to 1.4 back now. Elliott must have struggled getting by a lapper or something because everybody else that was gaining on him has now slid back again.
Yeah. Hey, it makes the race closer. It makes it more exciting. I can live with that.
Absolutely. I know they like to have road courses in these infields, but man, it makes the parking just look stupid. Because there's just weedy roads all over the place instead of nice straight lines.
Yeah. And I think I like the prime scheme last year better.
Yeah, this one looks very, very boring. Very boring.
Bleh.
So Elliott just goes by the start-finish line. We have 60 laps to go. So we are definitely within the window. Billy Sellers, resident Hendrick superfan, cheering for Chassé. When I first read that, I thought it said, "Come on, cheese." All right, here we go. First car making a move. Actually, second car making a move.
Yeah, there's 47. There's 71, too.
Stenhouse and McDowell. Of course, McDowell is making a pit call to try and stretch it. Kyle Busch
why not?
going by Ho Siever at the start-finish line. Look at that. The difference between driving it in and easing it in and driving it out. Because he freaking dropped it into another gear and took off.
What a run.
That was something right there. And thanks to Stenhouse pitting, that put him up to 9th right now. See, I think you're going to have a group of guys that go another 20 laps here so that they have stronger tires at the finish and take the shot at a possible caution coming out, where you have the other group that's going to pit as early as they can.
Yeah.
As is Byron right here pulling in along with whoever that is in front of him.
Who is Briscoe?
Is that Chastain?
I don't know.
I think that's Chastain that pulled in front of him. Yep. Riley Herbst in the top 10. What in the wide world of sports is
I need to know what's happening there.
And Bubba Wallace, Kelby, your boys in the top 10. Soon to be champion, according to you. So Heim is now up to 14th. Let's see what they're going to do with him, too. Zilish is in 12th. Blaney's in 11th. Cindric is 22nd. He's already pitted. So has Bowman and Dillon. And now Busch is on pit lane. So Busch is doing a semi-early pit, too. For Brock, Van Gisbergen is now in the top 10. So will this be another hang Alan Gustafson finish where he leaves Elliott out here and then somebody blows by him? And
there have been a lot of those.
Oh, man. I joke about it all the time in here that the Kill Alan Gustafson crowd gets very vocal at the drop of a hat.
Yeah, I remember the first one of those. Well, I mean, he and Chase have been together, I guess, since Chase got there, really. But the first one of those I remember being was that Charlotte race during COVID. I don't know if it was a 600 or not, but it was like the night race, like right when they first came back, and he stayed out or he pitted, and Brad won instead. Yeah. Here it comes. I'm watching the 45. That's my it's not a dark horse pick, but that's my pick, I think, here. You're gonna see him.
Basically looking at Hamlin, Herbst, Hocevar, Wallace, Blaney, and Heim, and Keselowski are ones that are running long here.
This is how Riley Herbst wins the race.
There you go. Hey, speaking of which, are you looking for tequila that's additive-free, small batch, 100% blue agave, born in the highlands of Jalisco? No fake flavors, no BS. Meet Billy's Tequila. Life's a race, so celebrate the race of life. Order at billystequila.com. Use code RACER and save 5% on your order.
Hey, I'm a big fan of blue agave tequila, so I'm all in.
I'm very sad that I can't find my Billy's Racer logo that should be in the lower right corner of the screen. I think somebody deleted it.
Oh no.
Which is just wrong.
Yeah. So the 35, that is a weird, I'm not used to the 35 being red, but FRE nicotine.
Yeah, that's very, very different. All right, so now we got Hocevar, Blaney, Heim, Kez, and Briscoe that are still out there, along with Fincham and Cold Custard.
Race winner, Chad Fincham. I thought he was older than he was when I was looking at his stats when he had the lead at Dega last week. I was like, I thought he had been around longer, but I thought he had to have been like 40, but I think he's early 30s.
Yeah.
It's like Reed Sorensen. Everyone was like I know that he was like rushed to Cup or whatever when he first came up and all this stuff, and he was a young rookie, but he always just like, I mean, because I guess when he was a rookie, probably what, 06, I was 8. So he always just like looked older. So I always assumed he was older, but he's only 40. Like he's 10 years older than me.
Reed Sorensen and Casey Atwood, two guys that got rushed up and booted out before they should have because they didn't give them the chance to develop in the lower series. Yeah. Casey Atwood was a great race car driver. Not good, he was great. And they screwed him.
Yeah, I've heard he went back to doing like local like dirts and mods and stuff like that. I was a big Atwood fan because I was a big Evernham fan as a kid. I always loved those cars, the number fonts and everything. So I rooted for him and Mayfield and Kane. Mostly Mayfield. I was a big Jeremy guy.
Keselowski on pit lane. So one thing that I still want to do sometime, and I hope I can do it, I want to get Ray Evernham and go to Hendrick's shop, because I think it's still at Hendrick's shop, and literally go over the T-Rex car.
Ooh, and have him, that's a good idea.
Have him point out all of the stuff that was legal, but so outside of the box that NASCAR said, don't you ever bring this car back to the racetrack.
Yeah.
Because that car, I mean, they, were it not for the brake problem at Charlotte, would have won the All-Star race by like 2 laps. I mean, they were so much faster than everybody. It was stupid. And that car still is in existence, and I think it's still at Hendrick's place. They may have put it somewhere else, but I know it still exists. And I would love to do like a video interview with Ray Evernham and go over that car to see all of the stuff that was so unique and different. Because, I mean, we're at a point now where it wouldn't matter. There's nothing that I know of, anyway, that you would pull off of that car to try and put on the modern car to make things different.
Yeah.
And I would really like to know what was so, and I don't want to really use the word egregious because that sounds like it's cheating. When they said the car was legal based on the rule book.
Yeah.
That I would love to see what was so unique about that made it so much better than everybody else. But one of these days, I hope I can make that happen, because I would love to just understand what was so different.
Yeah, the statute of limitations is well past. Like he can say whatever.
Absolutely. So now here's the curiosity. Blaney, Heim, and Briscoe are running long. Briscoe's actually got like 5 or 6 more laps in hand over the other guys.
Yeah.
Blaney's about to get past. There he goes. So that puts Hocevar back on the lead lap.
Correct me if I'm wrong, just from what I've seen from this race. This race feels like it's been a very okay Texas race. Not like the snooze fest we used to see, and not a barn burner. It's just been fine.
See, I'm a Texas fan. Okay. I like the fact that they flattened out 1 and 2, and they made it to where you've got to kind of compromise. It's a Pocono kind of thing. You got to compromise somewhere. You can't be great all the way around the track, and I love that aspect of it. And I love that it brings out driver skill, and I appreciate that. I know a lot of people bash on Texas. I think it's gotten better now that the asphalt has aged. I think that's made a big difference in this. But yes, I would say this has been an above average new Texas race.
Yeah, because I haven't hated what I've seen.
No, there's been some strategy going on. There has actually been passing that has occurred.
Yeah.
It may be all on the tire strategy, but there's been passing. So that's been nice.
Yeah.
So don't look now, but Corey Heim once again leading the race.
Run it till
now's the part where you want to see, and I never wish ill on anyone, But this is that moment where you want Chase Briscoe to come to pit lane and lose it and like stall in the infield, so they got to throw the caution.
Yeah.
And then Corey Heim gets to have the free pit with most of or half of the lead lap cars a lap down.
Yep. Hey, it'd be some drama. I can live with that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Heim's got a straightaway on Elliott's. He's only got 12% fuel. Okay, so because I was like, if he can somehow stretch it to the end, then
that ain't happening.
But
Yeah, that's not happening.
yeah.
And it's about half a straightaway.
Oh yeah, there he is.
At least according to the little circle dots running around the track up in the left corner.
Chase won already this year, no?
Yes.
Atlanta?
Earliest that he's ever won in a race. Yes, it was Atlanta. Earliest, I should say earliest he's ever won in a season.
Okay. If anyone hears anything in the background, my new downstairs neighbors are moving in. So if you hear a bunch of banging around, I can't help it.
You don't have somebody locked in a closet that's trying to get out?
No. No, it's the first time someone new's moved into this building since I moved in here last summer. So I'm getting the end of probably how noisy I was moving in, which is fair. But at least I have no upstairs neighbors. That's good. I don't have to deal with that.
That's nice.
Oh yeah, Elliott's gapped Reddick pretty good here.
Yep. So I got to assume Heim is going to pit in the next 2 or 3 laps.
Nope.
And I'm trying to figure out where Briscoe is.
Yeah, I was trying to do the same thing. I have no idea. Because I feel like our map
he's somewhere between Heim and Elliott.
Yeah, and I feel like that map in the corner.
I haven't really seen him in any of the shots. So that's what I'm trying to figure out how close he is to Heim. Well, there you go. He's 2 seconds back.
Okay.
Thank you, Fox, for putting up that differential for a nanosecond. So there he is right there. There he is right there. So yeah, he's 2/3 of the way back from Heim to Elliott.
Yeah.
So the other curious thing here is Heim going to go like 2 more laps, maybe 3 more laps, so that they can pit and only take 1 can of fuel. The problem there is you can't get 4 tires, and will pushing it on 2 tires be enough for him to have a good finish? Can we please bring back getting a point for leading a lap and getting 3 points for leading the most laps?
Yeah.
Please. And get rid of this fastest lap garbage.
Yeah. Make it a little more entertaining.
I've told a story in here before. I used to argue with Kyle Petty all the time near the later years of his career.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, dude, why do you not stay out on the track for the first caution every race? Lead 1 lap under caution, then come in and get your stuff. You're running at the back anyway. And he was like, oh, no, that'll hinder my chance of winning. I'm like, dude, you're not going to win.
Yeah.
And if you lead a lap every race, that's 36 more points. I went back and looked at 2 or 3 of the years leading up to this argument with him. He would have finished like 8 spots higher if he had 36 more points. I'm like, that's significant, dude.
If
he just would never agree with it. And I'm like, you need to let your pride go and realize that points are more important.
Yeah.
Because he would literally have like 4 or 5 races all year that he would lead a lap. And I'm like, dude, if you stayed out on the first caution, if you're on the first caution, you're at the back, you haven't been lapped yet, So it's not really impacting you more than a handful of spots. Why
Yeah.
not do it and get that extra point? And he just
Yeah.
never did it. Right. So
Yeah,
Dennis
Hines
is in fourth.
got past Reddick. I mean,
And here you go. Elliott is going by time now for the lead.
yeah.
Already got past. Briscoe is really close. Hand is out the window, so Heim's getting ready to come in.
Yeah.
So let's see what they do for Heim's pit stop. Because I think they're going to go one can, which means he's probably going to get it right side tires. Please tell me they're going to show this. Please tell me they're going to show this pit stop.
Come on, Fox. There we go.
Yeah, no. We're showing Denny passing Briscoe.
Oh, yeah, never mind. I do want to see what the differential is with Denny, how fast he's closing, because he might have a shot at this.
Why would you not show the Heim pit stop? It's so dumb.
Oh, my God.
I can't. I can't understand it.
All right, Heim just came off pit road as they were on board there. So
now we're going to go to commercial.
All right.
We're not even going to. Oh, Jesus H.
Okay, now I can see the differential with Hamlin. So 1.7 at the stripe.
Heim is in 26th a lap down.
Man.
So he is fourth car a lap down. So he's got to get basically past Gregson unless somebody in front of him passes Gregson.
Somehow Elliott's
20-ish lap better tires. It shouldn't be much, but we don't know if he took 2 or 4 because they didn't show the stinking pit stop. God dang it! All right, he's now 25th.
Hamlin's maintaining, but I thought the way he was running, he was going to be closing on Elliott quicker than this. Doug Trackhouse needs to focus less on the Wendy's sponsorships and focus more on getting faster cars.
Right.
I don't know, what was a joke where they were like, Kubota's going to be the official tractor of NASCAR. It's like Trackhouse is already the official tractor.
Already the unofficial tractor of NASCAR.
I don't know what's going on. I guess it's the whole. I think Corey was talking this on his podcast. I don't listen to it, but I did see a clip where he's talking about it's a whole ECR deal where they figured it out at first, and now that everyone else has figured it out, they seem like they figured it out less. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. Hendrick seems fine, but some of them do.
Zilich is in 15th.
Okay. I didn't notice that.
Could potentially be going down a lap before too long because he's 22 seconds back.
Yeah, him and Shane right there together. Okay,
Hamlin's picked up 4/10.
Yep. All right.
There he goes. Here comes Heim. Gregson's about 2 seconds ahead of Heim, it looks like, if they would scroll through the scoring pylon. But we also know that this late in the show, they don't like to scroll through the last part.
No. Why would we do that?
Stenhouse is also a lap down now, so now he's got to get to Stenhouse. Because this right here is where you want a caution to happen, to be fair.
Yeah.
Because your lead lap cars would all pit. Heim could take the wave around and not be at that much of a deficit and be able to be in the mix.
Yeah. Okay, Hamlin's dropped a little bit. No,
Really,
he's
I'm
maintained.
surprised Heim has not gotten past Allmendinger and Gregson by now.
Same.
Something about being back in traffic. That car is not liking it.
That I feel like he every single time, or I guess the last time too.
Well, and
just
it's taken him 10 or 15 laps to really get going.
Yeah, long run car maybe. Yeah.
Hocevar and Herbst getting after each other for 7th.
that might be a wreck waiting to happen.
It's a wreck. It's just a matter of when it happens. And Suarez is up to 5th. I got to give him a thumbs up on that. They rebounded hard because that car was absolute junk at the start of the race.
Yeah. Good run for that entire bag of the top 10, really.
Yep. So this is going to be a week where I did not set my lineup for the Frontstretch NASCAR fantasy thing. And I'm probably going to end up having a great week.
Yeah.
Because I got Byron was my number one guy. He's 10th. I got Hocevar and I've got, I think, Suarez.
Yeah.
So I got 3 dudes in the top 10.
Good run for Buescher, too.
Yep. Unfortunately, Keselowski is back there at the very back.
Yeah.
Of the top 20.
Yeah. Actually, think about it, I don't even know who won F1 earlier today.
I couldn't tell you because I'm not buying Apple TV.
Yeah, I'm not either.
Screw them.
I watch when my friends get together and watch. When we can. Antonelli again. So that's what 3 straight wins for him.
Antonelli, yep. Really?
Yeah, 3 straight wins for him. Mercedes has won every race so far this year. So we're back to 2016 again. Got it.
Actually, I don't have Suarez. I've got Byron, Keselowski, Hocevar, and Stenhouse.
Okay. Ricky wasn't having too bad of a run, but
he's not having a terrible day, but
yeah.
I don't know who else back there in that realm. Well, Herbst is having a good day. So Herbst will get more points than Stenhouse will, at least at this point, until he wrecks with Hocevar. In which case, that will take me out because I have Hocevar.
Yeah. I need them to start showing the miles per hour and start showing the intervals. That's more important right now.
Heim finally got by Allmendinger.
Wow. Took him a while.
Yeah, it did.
I want the intervals. I want to see how far behind Denny is. Come on.
Here you go. 1.2 seconds.
There we go. Oh, wow. I don't know how much.
And now we're back to showing speeds again because speeds matter to nobody. And here comes Elliott getting ready to put Keselowski a lap down, which is one more person that Heim's going to have to get by to get the free pass if we have a caution.
Yeah.
And here it is. And it's Heim. So much for that fun.
Oh.
Dang it.
Oh, that car is junked.
Dang it.
And this changes everything.
I don't know if he had a left rear go down or if that went down from the impact because that's definitely down.
Yeah.
Now here's going to be interesting. It's fire Alan Gustafson time again because we're going to be pitting with like 8 to go.
Yeah.
We're going to go green with like 5 to go.
Yeah.
Do you come in? Do you take 2?
I know Reddick's going to come in.
That's an amazing
I wonder
What
if
fantasy
Hamlin
lineup
will.
you got there, Brockster? 77, 7, 8, 11, and 5.
Ooh,
So 5 is DFL.
yeah.
7, 8, and 11 are all in the top 10. Well, 77 is up there too. So you got 4 out of 5 in the top 10. You're not sucking. Speaking of sucking, Billy's tequila does not suck. It is smooth enough to sip, clean enough for cocktails, and built for every victory lap in life. Don't just drink, celebrate the race of life. Order now at billystequila.com. Use code RACER and save 5% off of your order. And I'm actually going to remember to put the caution flag banner up this time around. I'm also going to hide the end of stage 2 because we've seen the end of that now enough. So we'll just remind you all that you are, where are you? There you are. You are watching the Frontstretch Watch Party. Looks to me like he just lost it
Yeah.
and killed the left rear. Man, that is a bummer.
That was a good run today. It's like I said to people about VCU's run. VC didn't exactly put up a fight in the second round after they beat UNC, but I was like, they knew we were here, and that's good. I feel like that's what Corey should take away. They knew he was here.
Oh yeah,
and that's what matters. Now, if only they'll hire him for the full season next year. We will see.
Oh, he's going to be in a good car next year. You can bet on that.
I was gonna say, I hope so.
I would love to see Rick Hendrick swoop in and snatch him away from Toyota. People would just lose it because that would be the second one because he stole Larson away from Toyota.
Yep. Yeah.
I mean, technically, Ganassi stole him away before Hendrick did. But,
yeah. Chevy got him.
But yeah.
Yeah. As I guess on some levels before people knew what Larson was capable of too, with how good he was.
And I saw Larson win a midget race at Raceway Park early on. But when I first realized how good Larson was, again, I know I mentioned Millbridge Speedway a lot, but I spent a lot of time there. We had a race one night, and Larson and Allgaier were on the front row for the open race. They drop the green, they go to turn 1, and they get together, and they wreck. Larson noses it into the fence. They pull him out, and they push him off, and he goes away, and he comes by the start-finish, and his front tires are like this. They're like 90 degrees to each other. I mean, it was – So he's like monkeying around with the car, does not take it into the pits. And he's starting at the tail end, obviously, because he's in the caution. They drop the green, and he throws it into 1 and whips the background and lifts the left front tire off the ground. Goes all the way through the corner 1 and 2 with the left front tire off the ground. It comes down on the backstretch and yanks him all the way down to the inside. He throws it back to the outside and whips it into the turn 3 and carries the front tire all the way through 3 and 4. It comes down, it takes him to the bottom. He does it again. He does that for the entire race and ends up 3rd. It was the most incredible thing I'd ever seen. I'm like, this dude, and you were right, here comes Reddick to the pits. I'm like, this dude is phenomenal that he just completely manhandled that car that was junk to a 3rd place finish. It was unreal. And I'm like, I am a fan of this dude for life.
So just riding on whichever wheel worked for that corner.
Yeah. I mean, he knew he could drive it on the right front, so he just had the left front all the way up coming through the corners. It was insane.
Wow.
Please tell me y'all are going to show the
He's
race off pit road standings in the ticker after they all
Or
just
not.
came off pit lane. What the flip? God dang it. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I'd like to know who's doing what here.
Yeah, I would like to see like the old thing that says how many tires they took and who came out first. Looks like Reddick came out first.
Ooh. Okay, so you
Who's
got two.
behind
That
him?
makes sense.
Who's that behind him? Is that Suarez?
Yeah.
So
Oh, now we're just going to
it's
stare
gonna
at the
be
trophy.
it's going to be 5 laps is what it's going to be. Golly, Christopher Bell was 6 inches away from that being a magnificent save. Cold custard should get you a free cone at Andy's that has like the bottom right corner pulled off the cone for $1.
That replay is the equivalent of someone just coming to a dead stop in front of you at the grocery store and you just run over them with a shopping cart. That's, man. Oh, there's a better replay of Corey.
At least a moment of impact.
Yeah.
See, it's going to be 4 laps.
Yep.
Golly, that's just
so Reddick's restarting 9th with 2 tires. I don't think he gets back to the lead. I think he probably salvaged a top 5.
No, I don't think that's 2 tires. I think that's 2 lap tires.
Oh, laps since last pit. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I guess everyone on pit road probably took 4 just to try.
Well, I don't know if he took 2 or 4 because they didn't show us that. But
yeah, why would they?
But I'm with you. He's not going to pass 8 cars in 3 laps.
No, I think he'll probably get up to 5th, maybe 4th.
Yeah, I think he'll finish somewhere around 4th or 5th.
I'm gonna say Denny wins this.
I want to see Reddick put it all the way up there in the gray and just
Same.
ride the boards all the way around and pass everybody.
Same.
Kind of like Hocevar did in the truck race the other night.
Yeah.
That was so much fun to watch.
Yeah, I caught the last like 20 laps or whatever, and I came home from covering Banana Ball over here. Caught the last 20 laps, but it was the best part of the race.
Dude, you got to go to a Banana Ball game?
Yeah, I've covered them. There's some VCU guys that play on one of the teams.
So jealous.
It's a lot of fun. I enjoy talking to them. Jackie Bradley Jr. played for the Red Sox, and now he does it. He's from Virginia, but he does Banana Ball now.
The Brockster giving us a heads up. Reddick took 2 tires.
Okay.
Thank you, Brock.
Thank you, Brock. Yeah, it's fun. It's just it's overwhelming. I'll say that. It's pretty overwhelming.
I mean, I just love all of it. That it's baseball entertainment, and it's not serious. You know, that's the thing that I get. All these people get so bent out of shape because that's not right. That's right. I'm like, it's not supposed to be right. You don't go to a Harlem Globetrotters game expecting to see serious basketball. It's entertainment. That's exactly what this is. All right, so we're going to be at 4 to go when a green flag drops.
Yeah, and I like it. I'm a baseball purist at heart, but I do like that. Okay, yeah, I'll shut up here.
Well, I got no problem.
I like that it gives these guys a pressure-free chance to keep playing baseball. I'll leave it at that.
Right on. Yeah,
Ooh, good restart. What's Reddick doing, Neff? He's putting it in the gray.
3 wide. 3 wide. Gonna go around Blaney here. I did not hit the wall. Thought about hitting the wall, but did not. Now he's gonna put it high, wide, and handsome again.
Not making up as much ground as I thought.
Comes around Byron. Gonna dive to the bottom under Busher here, probably.
Yeah, P5. Might get P4, maybe P3 here.
Oh, he's going to be at least P3.
Oh,
it should have been a slide job. He didn't do it. He had a chance for a slide job and did not do it. Chasse Elliott. The Fire Alan Gustafson crowd's going to have to shut up for another week.
All right. Hopefully that's the last time. Give me a hotspot connection. I think that'll work better.
Coming to the start-finish line. Checkered flag is in the air. Chasse Elliott.
Whoa.
Yeah, we had a sunburst right there to finish us off. Reddick ends up fourth.
All right, top 5.
It was worth a shot. Don't blame him on it at all, especially considering where he's at in the points.
Yeah, definitely.
Kosovar comes home in 7th. Nice run for the 77. Rides the dead tape 7th.
Bubba salvages top 10. Herbst 11th. Top 20s for 2 of the 3 Trackhouse cars. Whoa. Out of the 42. That tire is just up. Okay, we can't just cut away from that. What happened there? That tire was like gone.
Whose tire were they showing?
John Hunter. He was backwards on pit road, and his right front was just like shoved back, either shoved back in the wheel well or gone. I couldn't really tell.
Weird. There we go. Checkered flag is out.
I like that they added the Texas flag onto the start finish line. It's a neat little touch.
All right, you show Elliott standing on the side of the car. Let me know when you see that.
All right, yeah. Yeah, there we go.
All right. So there we have it. Chase Elliott is your winner. Dennis Hamlin second. Alex Bowman gets a third. Tyler Reddick fourth. Chris Buescher fifth. Daniel Suarez is sixth. Carson Hoseaver is seventh. William Byron gets an eighth. Darrell Wallace is ninth. And Ryan Blaney comes home top 10. So Elliott gets his second win of the year. Look at Michelle chiming in. What the heck, Michelle? We don't hear from you all day. And then you're like, yeah, at the end. That is not acceptable. You got to be on board earlier than that. You're right, Brockster. Great win for Elliott. Billy Boy, thanks for riding with us the whole show, man. Usually you leave us to go do your podcast. Well, thankful you were here the whole time.
Yeah.
John Hunter.
Yeah, I had a good time for my first.
I appreciate you hanging out. You're more than welcome to join. Give me heads up. I try to ask people during the week, but I'm usually super busy and I forget to. So we appreciate it very much.
Yeah,
I'm gonna head off and go do Stock Car Scoop.
Sounds good.
To do a recap of what we saw today and some takes and what have you. But before we forget, we got to have the final read for the Billies because it's victory lane time. Oh, my God, I went down too far. Life's a race, but the celebration, that's easy. Billy's Tequila Celebrate the race of life. Use code BillysTequila.com and use code RACER to save 5%. Thanks again, everyone, for being on. For Adam Cheek, for Trenton Worsham, I am Mike Neff. I will not see y'all next week. I'll be thinking of you while I'm out picking up garbage on a golf course. So I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Enjoy the race at Watkins Glen, and I will see you in 2 weeks. For now, it's the end of the Front Stretch Watch Party. Thank you, Adam. Peace out.
See y'all. Thanks, guys.